If it's down, I'm down.
Yeah.
Notice I
All
say
I
it.
require is a pulse, but I'm flexible.
Listen, I've been through interdimensional galactic things. All I'm gonna say is looked like it was consenting.
There was a witness. Echo,
Several, actually.
Echo appears.
That echoes like I wasn't the one.
Shut your fucking mouth. Do you want to go with the others?
Okay. So let me get my notes up here.
That said,
That's it.
I think in my at least in my however
That should be.
prospectively extensive D&D experience, uh I have not once seen a horny bard.
Hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you have.
Where?
Zachariah Fish. Now
Well,
it might be a
To be
character
fair,
like an over
there was nothing to fuck
characterization.
on the last one.
Well, not in the last one, but was he not? Oh, he wasn't with us for the dance, was he? I'm
No, he
confusing
was.
which two it was. No, the dance was you, Fred, and Leif, or you, Fred,
Yes, but
and
that
Blake
wasn't
with
the last
because it
session.
wasn't it was his Blood Hunter, and
yep.
Fred did Chankus, and you did Zachariah. It was just those three. Yeah, that was the one where you were actually hitting on everyone.
Because it was a soiree. It was what I was there to
Yeah, it
do.
was what you were there to do. Absolutely. You
And I did
provided
stake his wife.
you provided actually a lot of information because you also made that guy look like he pissed himself.
That was a fun session.
That was a good one. I go back and actually listen to that every once in a while. That was a really funny one.
Oh,
Chank is
did you put?
pulling
Did,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did you put that on YouTube?
That one should be on YouTube. Yeah, yeah. I
Oh.
believe so.
Was that Conde Laforte?
No. Khan was in the Foodstavals,
That's
which
right.
also should be on YouTube. I think
So
if you just go to my channel and type in Mysterium, it should pop up.
uh, that would make more sense instead of just
Dance of the
looking.
Dead is the one where it was just you three. The Foodstaval, which was the group 2, was the one with Conde Laforte.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I made that Blood Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah, good times. So I'm going to do us a quick recap here, just to get us back to where we were, and I will lead in, like as I said, just for the sake of the recording. Fred is currently out of power. Hopefully he'll be able to join us at some point. Strong on that, hopefully, because he's already had the time delayed once from 6:30 to 7 for it to get fixed. Regardless, so last time on Icewind Rime of the Frostmaiden. We came back to you guys basically chatting with a construct that you had met down in the chamber below, um, essentially where you thought there should be some sort of elevator or lift or something to get you up to the second floor of this spire. I believe that you did learn his name, which I'm trying to look up right now. Um,
Last.
Everlast, I think, is correct. I just wanted to double check. Yes, Everlast is correct. He basically told you he can be pretty much anywhere in this tower and acts as a guide. However, you quickly learned um, his intentions were to have the city rebuilt, and he is unable to explain or to tell secrets of the city to strangers or to outsiders, which you are technically considered. So there was a fair bit you were not able to learn from him, but I do think his guidance was at least somewhat helpful, directing you to as to what was going on with the tower to some degree. During that time, the party did manage to find in kind of a quick dispute between Kara looking for doors and Valine out perceptioning her, outlooking her, and finding a hatch in the ceiling. Um, Afterwards, she demanded the party, as they are still her mercenaries, lead her specifically to a staff storage room that you had been told about. Um, that was also on the first floor. She dragged you guys over. She sent Leif towards that staff room, and Leif basically saw someone at the end of the hallway, and that person was in a bit of mental manipulation mode over Leif. Had him a bit charmed, and you would. He walked back out and said, "Yeah, no, I mean it's hallways are clear. We're good. Let's leave." And everyone was like, "Okay," not listening to Leif, and they sent Mason. This is where that man's downfall started, as the guard tried to mentally manipulate Mace the same way, which freed Leif, and he failed miserably. Then he proceeded to try and mentally manipulate everyone in the party to stop from coming this way, and failed absolutely miserably. The party went to the staff room, or I think specifically Mace went to the staff room, grabbed a staff for Valine, walked back. It was a Chardonnay staff. She was very happy with his choice, and they were able to head back their way and find a way up through the trapdoor and the tunnel beyond. I do believe someone looked back, I can't remember who, and saw that the poor man was so mentally defeated he was banging his head against the wall and crying. You somehow made a construct without feelings cry, and being so emotionally defeated, you got your XP for that fight. You figured out that after some arguing back and forth, Leif had a wand of web, there we go, that could help you guys get up this tunnel that no one could really fly through because it was too small for wings. And you all quickly started to climb up this tunnel, only to be met with a force field or a dome of some sort on top, and two swords that seemed to be able to pass through this force field without any issue. It was a tough fight. They were very strong, but your party, as always, is much stronger, or was much stronger, and overcame the challenge without much issue. You headed past the, or at least Leif's Echo headed past the barrier by spawning on the outside of it, and basically broke the crystal that was powering the barrier, the dome, which freed you all and allowed you to continue forth, only to be met by a trap of a flesh to stone spell. It was Valine specifically who got caught first. Everyone else that passed through it and triggered it managed to overcome the trap. However, it was necessary to heal Valine of her condition in some regard. This was eventually done through Pluzak's assistance using, I believe, a freedom of movement spell for her to overcome the magic by herself. And then the party was able to continue on, and you were met by doors. Bunch of doors. However, it was, once again, figured out by the party. It was possible here, thanks to an inscription, I believe, above the doors, to speak the name of one of the 8 high spell casters of the city, the leaders of the kind of magic schools, and enter through their door safely. Most of the party managed to do this. Leif had a little bit of trouble, kind of flubbed a name. Tough names. We get it. He's not super keen to pronouncing magic stuff. Managed to net the party some nice bonus XP though, and you kind of all realized this same problem occurred once one of Pluzak's skeletons also tried to walk through. As this was happening, the fights and the skeleton kind of running into another, Kara and Mace did do a little bit of exploring of the area just to try and clear things, and found themselves in a library that they managed to find or like a small study maybe, that they managed to find a spell scroll of some sort that Professor Scant translated and told them it was a spell scroll of the comet, and also some sort of a key. This is pretty much the moment we will be coming back in on, as Pluzak is going to call out to the group, or I believe kind of did call out at the end of last session, hey, the skeletons made another demon, or devil, I made another devil. Anyone want a XP farm? And at this point, the skeleton and the devil will be in initiative. However, I will ask, does anyone want to respond to Pluzak, do anything quick? You can all have like one action, one movement, pretty freely, kind of like a surprise round sort of thing.
You just hear from the back room, what?
Another devil, ask Leif.
I will use my action to walk back around the corner and be like, the fuck?
Yeah, so I'm going to do this. So, pretty much at the point that I'm about to draw for all of these, I should have just used a thicker line, but it's fine. This will work. I just want to remind everyone that past the black lines there, you can't see anything in the hallways. So
Right.
Pluzak is currently pointing to darkness. He is looking towards the darkness he's pointing towards, but he's pointing towards the darkness directly to the north of him, as he's basically telling you that there is a devil there.
All I see is a black wall.
You had to walk through the darkness. I can see through it. There is another devil.
Oh. Pulls out bow.
Okay, okay. Do you want to actually take an action of attacking or anything? Or are you just prepared?
Sure.
Okay. So if you want to shoot in the darkness, it would just be at disadvantage.
Yep.
And then once you do that, also roll me. You can roll all your attacks, but then also roll me an initiative.
Oh, that one hit. At least I hope that one hit.
Okay, I need to do this.
And I crit the initiative.
Okay, 18 will indeed hit. Roll me damage on that, and Kara will go to the top of the initiative.
What can I add to that before I roll the damage? No, it has to be a melee weapon. Nothing. Okay. 6 damage.
Yep. Is that a magic arrow?
Might be. I didn't specify, so
That's why I'm
no.
asking. You can spend the magic arrow if you want. Just make sure you take the charge. I just need to know.
Sure. We'll say it is. That just adds a +1.
Yep.
So it's 7 instead of 6.
Yeah.
Inventory.
Right.
Arrows.
So let's say, mace, leaf, anything either of you want to do.
Yeah,
about if
I
you-
mean,
Go ahead.
yeah, I can put an echo out and shoot in there with a laser rifle.
Yeah, go for it, man. Still disadvantage regardless, because shooting into the darkness.
That's fine. Da, 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 da.
Okay. Doesn't quite hit.
Should
Does not quite hit.
be 3.
Does not quite hit. Good try, though.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's going to be basically, if having fought in darkness before, I will tell you that's kind of going to be the fight. There was a boss fight that I had to do in Fred's campaign where the enemy and I were both in darkness. I had disadvantage because I couldn't see shit. It had disadvantage because I managed to poison it before darkness came up. So we were just standing there whiffing at each other for a while. It was wonderful. Things were great. Regardless, Mace, anything you would like to do?
You know, I will probably move up to here. And I don't realistically know what my options are at that point. I think all I will do for now is
Let me put that to this.
actually
Doesn't matter.
that's a better idea, I think. I don't know that I have the movement for it. So I'm just gonna dash up to like next to Pluzak, I guess. And that'll be my turn for now.
Okay, 1 sec. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, you could just like fire a fireball cantrip at disadvantage, just like everyone else was shooting in there. But no worries, just so you know.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I need to do that. I need to save it. I hope it saves. We'll see. Beauty. Okay. That was Pluzak. That was Valine, which is exactly what they would have wanted. And then you. And then Mace, just an initiative roll for me.
Oh.
You're good, man. Just
Oh, you need initiative from me as well.
yes, please.
Yeah, I just didn't see any initiative, so I didn't know if
I
we were
think
going
Kara
in
did one for
particular
me.
order.
I said after you did your action, it was kind of a casual throw in there, so
Okay.
totally understandable. You missed me. Perfect, perfect. And Leif is... did I put the wrong thing? On Pluzak should be you. And then Leif was you. And Mace is a 20. Kara still technically goes first, because she's also a 20 with a faster dex. Watch. You guys are quick boys. Okay, so that was your surprise round, and I will slot us into attack order now, or action order now, I should say. So, Kara, you are top of the turn.
Seeing as how the bow wasn't all that effective, I will switch back to a different weapon. Actually, yeah, no. I'm just gonna put the bow away and put my equipment back on and just be like, how many skeletons are on the other side?
I have to think back. I think at least 8. I believe Fred has the notes on it, but yeah, at least 8. I think 10, but I can't remember if any died on the way in.
Are we gonna have to do this for every one of them?
Technically, if they don't speak the name of one of the high spellcasters, then I believe so. It triggered when the first one entered.
And they even speak.
He just shrugs. Basically, watch his shell just rise. I need to go here.
We'll throw a spear with disadvantage.
Give me one sec. CR down. I gotta look up the skeleton. Fucking stat block. I didn't have it up. Wasn't prepared for that. All right. You're gonna throw a spear in there. You said, yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. That one hits.
Because I can't see anything, I can't hunter's mark it. So 11 damage for that
Absolutely.
one.
Absolutely.
And throw number 2. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Actually, I wonder. If I get within 10 feet of that thing, can I technically see it with blind sight?
You would no longer have the disadvantage. Yeah. I mean, you would still... So if anything beyond the darkness, you still technically have the blind condition on. Your blind sight would stop the disadvantage from you attack. You'd be able to attack it at normal through the darkness, but it's not like you'd be able to see details of how much it's hurt or what it is exactly. But yeah, it would stop at least the disadvantage for sure. 100%, yeah.
So
it would do what blind sight does. Yeah.
I'll end my turn here because that's the end of my movement.
Okay. Now you can't see your spear in the darkness, but I would say you definitely be able to, if we're saying blind sight is like a sense, you could probably sense where your spear is. I don't remember the wording on if you can at this point just summon any weapon within 30 feet that you're aware of.
Yeah.
So do you want to
Let
use
me look at the wording.
Yeah, I just don't know if you want it in your hand at the end of your turn or not.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, if the wording says you can summon any weapon within 30 feet because you'd be aware of it at where it is in the darkness from your blind sight, you could do that as well.
All it says is can telekinetically summon any nearby shield or weapon.
Right, I think that's what I thought. So I would say because again, if you don't know the weapon's there, how can you summon it? But you know where your spear is because you have blind sight. So if you can pull it back to your hand, I would say pretty easily on that regard.
Okay.
I mean, technically, you would have had to be able to swing the second attack, so glad that we found a good reason for it, but, just clarify that is happening. Mace,
indeed,
up again. Didn't expect to go that quick, did you, Mace? But you got a crit. Let's go, buddy. Are you muted, Claw?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure sometimes.
Yeah, no, it happens. So, I think... At this point, because let me double check here. Yes, okay, good. I will attempt to. I don't know if line of sight is an issue here, but if it is, I can just get a little closer. But I'm attempting to lightning lure the thing towards us.
I just need to check something here. So, first sentence problem there.
Ah, right. I can't see it. Of course.
Yes. If you had blind sight like Kara, I would have probably given it to you. But
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
I
Mace
did
does.
not. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
No, it's no problem. That's the only
Uh,
reason I was checking it, because I thought that was one of those ones that says that. Um,
makes sense.
if
Makes
you have
sense.
something that's like a ranged spell attack, that would definitely be
Yeah,
doable.
I'll at that point I'll get behind Bluzak and
If you know what you could do,
Firebolt.
I would
Uh,
let you try and do this if that's what you want to use. Here's an interesting idea for you. You can lightning lure Chance and try and toss Chance in there. And if Chance hits him, the effect would work the same. But you would also, if you miss, lose Chance to the darkness.
Remind me, is darkness
I'm just doing it as a
like
difficult terrain, as I think ×4 movement is what I was doing. Sorry. So you know how difficult terrain normally is twice your movement, and then if there's
yeah.
you can difficult terrain double that as well. So it's going to be just difficult terrain, but he can go any direction you want if he is lost in the darkness.
Yeah, no,
Um,
no, that's fine. What I was going to ask is,
okay,
are we
so
treating darkness like a dome of like you can't see through this, or like a ball of everything in here is dark?
technically both. If you're outside it looking at it, it is the ball of darkness. If you're inside, you are just blinded. You are completely. You have the blinded condition. It's as if your eyes
So
are not
even if you're
looking.
in it, you can't see things in it.
Unless you have the Devil Sight ability that lets you see through magical
Yeah,
darkness, correct,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, yeah,
Which is why,
that's fine.
again, it's one of those things, as players, we see the map, and, a traditional darkness spell is like, well, I want to go this way. And it's like, well, how do we do that? You could roll a die, you could do it. I'm just, at this point, like, I think I started doing it last time when you guys faced darkness, where it's just difficult terrain. It takes more movement to get through. You can go any direction you want. It's just going to be harder. That's,
That's
fair
fair.
enough.
Yeah, no,
And
that's a good way
still
to look at it. I
blinded
think I'll just
condition, but
Firebolt at that point.
totally cool. That works too.
Oh,
Disadvantage for me.
disadvantage.
Just one more roll.
Yep.
But that was a good roll. Hopefully it stays. 16. That's enough. So
Yeah,
we'll take.
nice.
You wanted to use the 16 damage because you would have rolled the 2 die at once.
Nah, it's fine. I'll
Okay.
just use the 16 damage and I'll put it at disadvantage from here on.
Okay. Perfect. So there you go. So you do watch as the firebolt hits it, or sorry, Pluzak, I should say, watches as the firebolt hits it. He would be the only one who can see this. Um, and it fizzles out on this thing's back in a way that he basically just goes, "Yeah, that didn't work."
Makes sense. I should have figured, but yeah, okay.
Regardless, it is the devil's turn now. It is going to start swinging at the skeleton. Let me just do this. It definitely hits the skeleton. As limited to Bluzak can see it, it's going to take that hit for sure. And that's 10. And then it will keep swinging. Hits a second claw. And I believe that is going to be enough that the skeleton should die. I'm going to double check that. Yes. So, Bluzak watches as one of his skeletons kind of gets, the one that's, furthest forward, gets just completely broken apart by this devil through the darkness. And as soon as the skeleton falls to the ground, the devil itself just poofs into ash. He will kind of blink a couple times and turn to everyone next to him and just say, "If we're looking to XP farm, this might be harder than I thought." And combat will end there. With you didn't kill it. No XP gained there necessarily.
That's fair. Okay.
You guys did manage to do a total of 18 damage to it, I think, by my count. So that was in the amount of time that you would have had from the top of the turn order to it. That specific one's turn with that surprise round. I'm telling you this specifically so that you have some reference on how much damage you might be able to do to these things with the current situation. If you do want to try and continue
Right.
to farm or if you want to try and come up with something, a different solution. I'm just giving you as much information as I can to let you try and kind of figure out how you want to proceed, I guess, is the best way to say it.
Mm-hmm. So,
Well, look,
I mean, Pluzak is just not going to let go of the skeletons. I don't think.
Um, I
Uh,
think Pluzak would definitely say he would prefer to have the skeletons. Um,
have we tried going back again and, crossing over again?
I
Like,
don't
do we
know
know
if
if we have pre-passage at this point?
I don't know that anyone has tried. Pluzak would also say, if we do it again, I'm spawning a bonfire where it comes into existence. Oh, actually, I guess he would have seen your firebolt not hit it. That was something that I didn't tell him in the
Yeah, he
chat.
would know that
So he would
that's
probably
probably
say,
not a great
yeah, that
idea.
wouldn't have said that actually. Yeah, Mobby. I was trying to read through his notes that he sent me, but that one doesn't make
No,
sense
that's
considering what
fair.
happened. So, um,
Um, I think let the skeletons be there for now because I imagine. So if the math is mathing and the I guess layouts that we have here makes some sense to me. Uh, this door down here, uh, over here, uh, should be a balcony. Uh, so I don't necessarily think that this is uh like the only way into this area. Maybe like I don't know, we can lower a rope or something for the skeletons to climb through if they can't pass through
oh, keep
these
in mind,
9 doors.
if this door is the balcony, it means Oral's on the other side of it.
so I
Do we
don't
know that
know.
she's on the balcony? I
I
thought
don't
she
know that you
was
guys
like.
explored those doors yet. They're visible to you, but yeah, I don't. I
I'm
don't
wi-
remember if you
I'm
guys
I'm
walked up
willing to
them. Just so you know.
I'm willing to put money on it.
I I mean, I don't remember if she was on the balcony or not. I just because if she was on the balcony, wouldn't she have pelted us as we were going up the stairs with some kind of magic?
There's a significant amount of frost buildup coming from this area, and as we get closer to the door, it got colder. That's the only reason I say that she's on the other side of it.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna head over to this corner and see what's going on over here.
All right, I think Pluzak is going to workshop with Valine on options to get the skeletons through. So if anyone wants to work with them on that, that's what they'll be doing for the short term. Um, and then at this point, since we are out of combat, you guys can just do whatever you want. Let me unveil that for you, Kara. Just give me a sec. So, a 10-foot tall spindle of gray stone hovers upright and rotates slowly inside this circular chamber. All around it, the surfaces of the room's walls are cracked as though some terrible energy once coursed through them.
I'm just gonna look around the room and see what's in here.
Yeah, you want to give me like a perception or an investigation? I mean, there's really nothing to look through. Perception probably makes the most sense.
Certainly. Huh. All these squares make a circle.
That is pretty much what you notice, yeah. I think that's pretty perfect. I mean, I would say that your wings kind of tingle as you walk closer to this spindle of gray stone. Of course, whether it's the stone or whatever sort of magics are keeping it kind of floating and rotating in the air slowly. And when I say rotating, it stays upright. It's just like slowly spinning on its perfectly vertical axis, rotating around. Nothing else.
Garrel will walk back. Weird giant floating rock in there, but didn't seem all that interesting.
What kind of rock?
Spindle looking rock. It's kind of like a giant needle.
Oh, I was going to ask what the hell is a spindle, but okay. Do Do you think that's the obelisk they were talking about?
No, I think the obelisk was outside.
You're talking about the time traveling obelisk?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was outside.
Then what could that possibly be?
Giant floating rock.
So, Mace, as you ask, what could that be? And Kara says, giant floating rock. All of a sudden, oh, sorry, something's in my way. All of a sudden, Everlast just pops into the room next to you and goes, "Hello, you seem to have questions. May I help you with that?"
Carol will look
Um,
back to the other room and point at the spindle. What's that?
He turns, looks at the spindle, looks back at you. "I'm sorry, I cannot
I'm not
reveal the
allowed to
city
fucking
secrets
reveal
to
fucking
outsiders."
secrets.
I wanted to clip you that so bad, and I couldn't find. Like that was so perfect for it. Can I help you? No, apparently I can't.
What can you do? Just out of curiosity.
What can you do
I
successfully?
can tell you
Quickly.
that I believe one of you already knows what that is without me telling you. I actually that's not his correct voice, and I will switch right back to it next time. I'm just trying to look something up while
I'll walk back into the room with Professor Scant. What the fuck is this?
Professor Scant, like, if he was a person, you would imagine he's just like been woken up from a nap, blinking heavily, just I I'm not sure a stone.
Good enough. You pass.
Okay, and he just gets stuffed back in the bag, I imagine.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
clearly, Professor Scant was not the one he was talking about.
Everlast, I think, would just point to Mace. I believe it's you who found it. I could be wrong. I'm going to jump quickly through
Was it the
my
note?
notes.
Was it the piece of paper?
There was a piece of paper that was found on the first floor in one of the 3 rooms on the
Oh, I
west
found that.
side. Okay. So I don't remember. I think you couldn't read the language. I'm pretty sure it was only Professor Scant or Pluzak that could. But he would point to you, essentially, and not say anything, but that's his answer to your what he had said previously, or his further elaboration, telling you that you've already found detail on it.
With that in mind, just go and pull out the paper and, for the sake of conversation, have Scant read it.
Yeah. Okay. So, you kind of pull him back out again. He's like, "Oh, what? Need me again?" And you hold the paper in front of him. He's like, oh, new note. Okay. This I'm okay with. And he's like, "Okay, well, I've got to say, time was not kind to this document, not a smudges. It says here, some sort of artifact, dating back to at least the time of Astoria. Oh, okay, this is old, whatever it's talking about. Rune carved spindle. Don't know what it's for. Notes it's been moved to the Citadel's stasis chamber for further study. That's about all I can get you.
That's what that was in that room. So it's older magic than the city. Got
Oh,
it.
that's what the stone was. Oh. Will you? Can I touch it?
I mean,
Are you not afraid of,
can
it
can you
ending your
touch it?
existence?
Put me against it.
All right.
Feline looks
So-
over, by the way, as he says this, and just shoots the weirdest look at him.
Was your friend before he was ours? Just saying.
Is this how Professor Orbs reproduce?
I'm worried he's trying to mate with it. I don't know how that
Or-
works. And Professor
Stops
Scant
at
is-
the door,
Professor
backs
Scant
up.
No, she's being silly girl. No, it's nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just touch me to it.
Insight check.
Go ahead, you can insight check.
He's trying to become the stone.
No, all right, no, I'm not getting any bad vibes.
You think he's trying to mate with it.
Finally, not me. All right.
Touch him to it. So you touch him to it, and as you reach out, like you notice that there's definitely some level of resistance, but you can still touch him to it, and these like kind of magical sparks seem to start to fly out, and he just hear him just unlimited power. No, never mind. It actually did nothing. Sad, sad. All right, I'm done here.
But why start with the unlimited power bit?
Nope. There was tingles. There were tingles, and then nothing.
Okay. On the rope or in the bag? Which one?
Doesn't matter to me.
In the bag you go.
Back in the bag.
I'm out of ideas, and Kara will sit in one of the chairs.
Frankly,
Give me 1 sec on that. Go ahead, Mace.
Oh.
Didn't mean to. I just didn't interrupt you. I just got to go back to that.
no, it's
section.
cool. I don't think that we should mess with that too much. Whatever it is, it's clearly powerful, and uh, I don't know. I guess I'm hesitant to know whether or not it's really supposed to be doing all that. I mean, this is supposed to be a sort of containment facility, by what you said. It's odd that there's a ballroom downstairs because of it, but what the paper says, right?
I mean, in Valhalla, we have drunken warriors fighting over literally everything and everything from good stories to who has a better punch.
Yes, well, the gods
In
are
the
not
beer
exactly the
hall,
best judges of character, are they?
no, the gods didn't pick them. We did.
Right.
Well,
Uh,
sisters and I did.
I. But were you the ones with the idea to, let them imbibe alcohol the entire time while they were waiting to fight someone and potentially fight themselves while they're doing that?
I don't think there was a rule not to do that.
But that is the plan, right?
No, the plan
That's
is to rory and or to revel in the glory of their combat accolades and triumphs and tell good stories and have a good time until it's the time to end time.
our cosmos is fucked.
Just hope they continue to party and they don't have to do that part of the job.
Right.
Enjoy your time
Well,
here.
best case scenario, or rather, if this stone, as I guess, as explained by the paper and the professor, is as important as it sounds like it is, maybe using it requires some kind of powerful magic or something. I can only get so far in that scale. I have useful tricks, but nothing that would be considered to the scale of this place. I don't know if Luzak has anything like that, but
Considering that the Netherese city of magic that we don't understand didn't understand that, pointing back to the spindle, we shouldn't fuck with it. Or do. Maybe we can just, stab Oral with it and see what happens.
we don't. Yeah, I guess that's not a bad idea.
Oh, sure.
Didn't want to interrupt. Okay, so yeah, you definitely just sit in whatever chair. Um, Mace, you're kind of looking at her as she's sitting in these chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just do an Arcana check for me as well. This is
Sure.
something you can have Chance do as well if you would like.
Oh yeah.
Leif, what are you currently doing, buddy?
I'm just staring into this galaxy because
Sorry,
Ah,
that's disadvantage.
okay, interesting. Because
By the way,
something similar is about to happen to Kara, so good to know.
he's gonna become a skeleton.
So Kara, you just plop down in that chair. Totally fine. Mace, you would notice as you watch her do so that these chairs all have symbols on them. The same symbols as the 8 schools of magic that you've seen before, specifically on the arch outside. So, you do at least have an awareness of that. Kara, once you sit in the chair, you find that your eyes are drawn to the swirling star field in front of you. I'll remind you all that in the middle of this room, a vortex of glowing stars hangs in the air, slowly rotating on its axis. As the constellations move, they cast radiant starlight across the walls. So, as you study this, you kind of notice Leif as well is studying it across the way. Your eyes just kind of drawn to it, Kara. You know, it's almost natural with how you're sitting there. And I need both of you to please do an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
why would you do
Oh,
this to me?
man, good thing I'm smart. I'm smart as shit.
What do you mean,
It's
why
one
would
of
I do
my
it to you?
highest.
You sat
So
in the
that's
chair.
Kara and Leif?
Just Kara and Leif, yeah.
Okay.
Leif said
I-
Leif because he was studying it, Kara because she sat in a chair.
Yeah,
Also,
I said,
which
why
chair
would you
is
do
Kara
this?
sitting on?
For
I
you,
just
you would
saw
be able to
it.
tell it's the abjuration chair.
Fuck me.
The only reason I said, why would you do this to me is because you're making me do an intelligence check.
I'm not. You sitting in the chair is. Kara, just want to throw this out there. Do you want to do anything with Leif?
I accidentally had disadvantage on. If
That's
you
fine.
notice,
It's still
my
the first
second
number.
one was a fucking crit.
Ooh, it is, yeah. Oof. Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll my intelligence saving throw.
You can give that a try too. That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna try that again.
I'll spend a die on myself to see if I can get a higher score here.
Use
Okay.
indomitable.
You can't.
Flash.
You can only send a die to someone else, and they could send a die back to you if they have a die. I don't know if anyone currently has one. But it's
Well,
the back
that's
and forth.
Well, okay.
You have one reaction, Kara. So actually, you have an option. You have a choice here, Kara. If you think you are safe enough with a 16, you can give your die as a reaction to Leif, and he can use it for himself. Or you could choose to give the die to someone else and have them give it back to you with their reaction for you to use it yourself. It uses both your reactions, so it doesn't necessarily do anything here. But it's just you can put it on yourself or Leif. Your choice on that split.
I still have one of Kara's dice I haven't used.
Okay, you can add it if you'd like. She can still send you another one, but
the thing is I used Indomitable, so I have to use the second one, which is now 5.
Yeah.
So the best I could get would be 12, which I think is fucked anyways.
Well, let me send you a second one, and you can send me the one you have, and I can see if
I see what you're doing. That works. That
Oh.
works. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Double.
Okay.
So Kara, you
Yeah,
get one
okay.
as well. So both of you can roll a d8 and just see what happens.
I have
Okay.
a flat 20.
Okay.
Oh, don't
And
forget,
Leif
you get a
almost
plus
got that
5,
12.
+6 because you're standing within 10 feet of Mace.
Okay, so that's an 11, and then plus the 6. Okay. So Kara, you're not helped by Mace.
Nope, I just have a flat 20.
However, with a flat
I got
20, you're going to be
18.
okay. Leif, I need to send you some.
18 didn't pass? Oh my god.
I hate to tell you that if you'd had the initial 9, it would have. I believe.
With all that extra.
Yeah, with all the extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of those sad moments of.
Well, if I would have just not ran fucking disadvantage, my next one would have been a goddamn crit, and I'd have been fine. No, I'm getting off Discord. I don't like when you say that. What's that? No, I'm coming, babe.
The baby's drowning. The baby's drowning in the bath. We don't have a bath. Yeah, I'll make a bath so the baby can drown in the bath so that I can be saved by the baby drowning in the bath. I'll be back, guys.
I see what you did there.
At that point, that's kind of what happens, Leif. So that's just going to be a thing for you right now. You can figure that out.
Okay.
And I will say that last bit, I specifically included that because I feel like with your character's experience so far, this is something you would be able to tell is kind of in that zone, right? In that. So.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Do you think I would know this right now, or do you think I wouldn't notice until I have the opportunity to have that?
I think that is exactly correct until the opportunity arises, because there's no limitation on any of that, as far as I can tell. Like, it's not like it gets.
Yeah.
It is exactly as it says, right? So I think that's exactly it. Yeah.
Okay.
So the rest of you have that waiting on in the background.
Nothing. I don't even know. Nobody even knows. My character doesn't know what's happening. We're good.
Yep. Wonderful. The
Real pretty.
the best that could happen.
What I meant to say was, ooh, pretty stars.
Pretty much, yeah. Wonderful. So, back to where we were, though. Yeah. So, Mace, you would have noticed Kara was sitting in the abjuration chair, specifically in the, that situation or that part of the conversation.
Which door did you come through?
The necromancy door.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
Here, I'm gonna do this for you, Mace. So I think I can do this.
I'll be back later.
Okay, Kim. Thanks
Later,
for hanging,
Kim.
man. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment.
Do we have to play the song?
A, C, D.
No.
No,
Sadly.
the Joe Cat video where he sings the classes.
Oh,
I didn't know
yeah.
that was a
No,
thing.
that's a good one.
Invocation. Or sorry,
Yeah, I'll
illusion. I shouldn't have said invocation. Illusion.
Illusion, yeah.
Invocation was right before it. Evocation. And then necromancy, and transmutation in that order. Claw. Mace would know that. That's why I'm doing that for you. No one else knows. Only Mace. And maybe Pluzak. But he's talking with Lee.
Okay.
Because it is always worth posting every now and again.
I will happily watch that after D&D.
Yes.
I have all of my volumes muted, so I could not hear it right now.
Okay, so to be completely sincere, do not recall which door I came through, so
You followed
I'm
me
just-
through the same door. We both
I-
came through the
I think
necromancy
the
tunnel.
majority
I
of the party
remember
went through
distinctly
the same.
not following through the same door because
So we can solve this.
I
I'll take a
because
I'll
I
look
because
it
I
up pretty
at the
quick.
time I thought that only one person could go through the specific door. So I remember you said the necromancy door, and I was like, oh, that was one of the two names that I remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up pretty quick. Give me 1 second because it shouldn't be so hard to find.
Cadavix was the one I went through.
Yeah, what was it last for me? Was it transmutation?
I will tell you. Un momento. No, you also went through necromancy.
Sorry. I mean, I do have. I know I don't have as many necromancy spells, so maybe that's not it.
Well, so to be fair, the doorway itself, you did specifically figure out, thanks to one of the two. I think it was an engraving across the doors or something. It was like speak the name of thy master and you may enter or whatever.
Yeah.
So all you had to do was say the name. You figured out, and you did say Cadavix, and then you walked through. So.
Okay.
I'm not sure Mace would think it has anything to do with his spells.
So
I think it was pretty clear when you guys walked through.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask our friend here, whose name I forget.
Everlast, right? Yeah.
Yes. And I'm gonna ask him, can you maybe explain to us if there's any relation between those entryway doors and these chairs?
No.
Okay, great. That theory goes out the window then.
I think
you know what?
misunderstood me.
Okay. Elaborate.
He cannot help you if it involves a secret involving this fucking place.
Oh, I
Points at
see.
Kara.
Okay, that's fucking great.
What's up?
It's when he points at Kara.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pick a chair, and if it goes badly, it goes badly.
Okay, I need to look something up quick. You can do that. Just choose a chair. Let me know which one you're sitting in. I just need to look something up.
Okay. I'm gonna chance it and say that I'm going into this chair. It was partially chosen by chance, not the hammer, just the
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 actual thing, yeah.
yes.
Is there any
Um,
other what's the other part behind
well,
that? I'm
the
curious.
other part behind that is most of my spells are more utilitarian in nature. Some of them are. I think I have more uh, evocation than illusion. But a lot of the it was basically a toss up between the two schools because I think most of my spells are somewhere in those two.
Okay, interesting.
So I'm gonna guess that it has maybe something to do with the magic that we have.
Okay, very interesting. So, this is curious. So I'm going to say it this way. This is a classic situation of right answer, but when you show your work, you did it wrong.
Okay, gotcha.
So, which is curious to me. So I will tell you just outright because something is about to happen. But I also want to double check this. You received the charm of the illusionist from the goblet earlier, correct? So
Oh, okay.
you
Yes,
have
yeah,
an
I had
illusion
the
cantrip.
disguise self, or was it
So
disguise self?
you have an illusion cantrip, which is actually what
Yeah.
the requirement here is. So you, like I said, you got the right answer. Not necessarily for the right reason, but I still think that's wonderful.
Right. Okay.
So, that being said,
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
absolutely, I think Chris would definitely agree with you there. As you sit in this chair, Claw, or Mace specifically, Kara, you and Leif are studying the starfield, so this definitely is noticed by you readily as well. But Mace, as you sit down, it's pretty much dead ahead of you. You notice the starfield suddenly transforms into a glowing door.
Hmm. Okay. Does it like if I stand up, does it stay there or
It does.
huh?
How much you want to bet it's on a timer? And Carol will walk through it.
Oh,
Okay, I need to
To it,
check something.
to it, through it, whichever one it is.
Your choice ultimately. If Mace, if you want to say something to stop her, that's up to you. But her choice whether she goes through it or stops at it.
you know, I've come to learn that even though Kara is a reasonable woman, chances are she's going to be a little quicker than I am in terms of response. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop her. And then once I
No,
see
no,
her
no.
go through, actually.
It's one of those things. Mace watches Kara stand up and start walking to it. She does still have to move the distance, and everything happens in one turn. So talking is a free
So
action.
I guess
If you
okay,
want to
okay.
say something, you are totally capable. I do agree with you. If you wanted to like make an action, I'd probably have you both do like an initiative roll against each other. But
Right.
for talking, for trying to communicate to her, feel free. You know.
Okay. So I think what the only thing that I would say is, but what about the frozen door?
What? Well,
Oh wow. Are you sure? I feel like Kara being like, "Hey, Frostmaiden," would be like, okay though."
hang on. We will decide this in the most rational way possible. Odds
No,
or
I'm
evens.
just saying that was. I actually felt Mace surprised me there. Honestly, I thought that was a good call on Claw's part. I felt like if anything is going to pull Kara back, it would be that. So it was just surprising that you were like, "Yeah, maybe no."
Oh, Kara, I guess because I rolled evens. Kara will pause before walking through the portal. She is on the other side of that, isn't she?
I don't know. I honestly expected. I don't think so purely because. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we would have seen this balcony coming in right from the outside.
You did see a balcony. It was the balcony Arl was sitting on. Um, when you
So she was in it on it
She was up
when
on a
we.
balcony. You were not able to tell what she was doing from that distance. If Kara had like flown up and checked on her before entering the building, you probably would have learned. But she, yeah, as far as you know, she was just up there. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
So then I guess I'll say I I think that's the most plausible uh thing that could happen. It's just likely there. Granted, we've made enough noise here that she's probably fully aware of us, but wherever that goes, I'm not sure if we can come back from. So I'd say, shall we check? If not, we can always still go through this magical star door.
Oh, if we open the balcony and she is there, fight's on. Just saying.
I think at this point,
Yeah,
sorry, I'm thinking about something. Hold on.
because I'll only ask, would you rather than shelter here, seeing as that door could also probably open any second?
Well, we also have to worry about the demi-lich skull thing flying around.
Right, yes, that's. I'd honestly forgotten about that bit. Uh,
And if what we were learning is true, that demi-lich is the ruler of this here fine city, and probably has this room as a hidden workshop.
The deafening silence.
I mean,
I
guys can
thought, I
chime
mean,
in.
yeah, uh, it's probably not safe to stay here. That is just the absolute truth. But I guess,
All right, so I've been watching the clock. At this point, just because you guys have been chatting for
uh,
more than a minute, the door disappears.
ooh, okay.
I need to go back to
Well,
the right.
uh, I can probably want it again if I sit down again, right? Uh, do we want that? What?
I mean,
I guess I think Kara
at least
is
try it to see if it does.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll sit down. Great.
Simple
It
and effective
works.
way to show.
Okay, so it
Um,
stays open for a minute.
okay, good.
We'll look over to Everlast. I think I know the answer before I ask, but there's something we need to do to make this open on the other side of the door.
So Everlast sighs, and he kind of disappears and just reappears next to you, Kara. And he points to the door, and he
Mm-hmm.
says, "There is nothing on the other side of this door that will lead to the rebuilding of the city. That which is currently within it has a way out. If you go in, I don't know that you will, and I would like your assistance in rebuilding the city. Anything further is a secret I cannot share with outsiders."
And you're positive there's nothing in there we could use to help fix the city?
I
I'd like to roll persuasion for this.
No, I don't bother. I'm
Oh.
trying to figure out how to say this in the right way, but I think he would basically say, "I cannot honestly say there is nothing in that room that would assist in rebuilding the city, but if there were, I truly believe Iriolarthas would have already tried." So essentially, he's trying to tell you he actually doesn't know what's in that room.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We'll look to the group. Do we leap or do we hold our breath?
I think one way or another we're gonna end up fighting Oral because she's basically trying to shut down this whole operation anyways. I'd say let's keep going forward in the hopes of finding something else that can help us. Uh, on this, even if it's just like maybe like health potions or whatever. And if not, there's a good chance we can always just go back the way we came from and you know figure things out from there. That's my 2 cents. I don't know what the rest of the party thinks.
I mean, I'm willing to put money this hidden doorway is where that scroll of Tarasque is.
Oh.
Pluzak would at least say we haven't seen, what we saw yet, so that is definitely a factor, like a fair truth. Because I believe it was him and you who both saw the vision or something like that.
No, it was. I believe it was just me, and I described it to him.
I could have sworn he also did something related, but either way, you're right. Yeah, it was just more. That's kind of been your kind of paired goal, so he would definitely take and just put 2 cents.
Well, we can either sit here and rest up while they figure out how to get skeletons through a gateway. We can explore this portal that may not have a return trip unless someone waits here to open it.
I can keep sitting here if you'd like to take a peek. Chances are I'll keep it open for you. And if not, I can always sit down again. I don't know if it's two-way, but I've never met a portal that wasn't.
We can try and send my Echo in. Don't know.
Do you need to be in the same plane of existence as your Echo?
I don't. I just have to be within 1,000 feet. So sucks.
That's usually within the same plane of existence as your
I
Echo.
think, if anything, it would tell you, I guess, if wherever it leads is within 1,000 feet. If it disappears, it's not. If it's still there, then it is. That's kind of something, right?
You can go through with your Echo if you're controlling it, and if something goes wrong, you can tell Mace, and he can reopen the portal, and I can jump through.
Wait, something. What do you mean if something goes wrong? If we send the Echo, right? Then it'll just die. I don't have to go.
Pluzak's like, for once he's speaking sense. The Echo can be abandoned, and no one has to be put in danger.
Yeah, it's just fractions.
It's just fraction. Wait, what?
Kara will take a step back and just gesture to the space.
Leif just looks at Mace, just goes, sit on that thing.
I presume Mace does. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
do you walk over and smack him first and make him respawn in Echo?
at this point, I'm just gonna like get up, sit back down, open the
It's just
portal for
Leif.
them, and just
Yeah.
Power
Alright.
squats on that seat.
All right. So
Alright.
Leif, the thing opens. I'm assuming you're avataring, or are you just having it walk through?
No, I'm avataring.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all day.
Okay, so let me just check one thing. And that's there, I believe.
Can he brain slug to another person while they're avataring?
He shouldn't
so
need
that he
to. So Leif, when he's in avatar state, if my memory serves, is blinded and deafened, but it does not mean he cannot speak. It just means he might be doing it kind of like a little loud because he has no idea what his volume control is, but that's up to him. Realistically, it's just the blind and deaf condition, I believe. So he can still communicate with you guys. He just sees and hears through the Echo's perspective.
right.
So Leif,
A periscope.
if you wish to move your Echo, hold on a second, I'm just making sure I'm revealing the right amount. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this for now. Yeah, I'm just going to show you this for now. And then I think this, I don't want you to confuse this with the portal, that's something for later. Let me put this away and open you an actual square, and I'll address that later. Why am I on the wrong layer? That's why I'm on the wrong layer. So your Echo kind of pops over to here, and then just to have the same size square. Oh, this is doing that thing. That thing it does. Basically this pops up like there, right, and Leif just pops out. Let me put you to front. So Leif, as you enter this room, do it. Oh, you know what? Here's what I do. Chris, Claw, turn my volume down.
What's up?
We're doing this like
What?
telepathy.
Okay.
Because technically he's, the Echo's the only thing I can see what's going on. So I'll tell Leif can tell you. I like this effect, so Might as
This
well
is
use
good.
it.
Okay. I'll
Technically,
mute
I
you
should
then.
mute them as well.
Oh, you want to do that? And I'll tell
Because
you what Leif is currently thinking experience. I like this. Do that. I like this a
Oh my
lot.
god.
Damn, we just
Okay.
So
taught
what
you
are,
Echo
what are we
Avatar
doing?
rules. So
What
Blake
are we
is
doing
going to
here?
mute you
Right
two for
then.
now. You two are muting me. So you should be able to hear Blake, and I will tell him what's happening, and when I tell him to turn you guys back up, you can turn him back up, and then I will
Okay.
tell you to turn him back on at that point. We'll figure it out. We have text chat. We'll make it work. This is going to
Yeah.
be fucking crazy.
All right, yeah, because I'm deafened, so I can't hear what they're saying. So
Exactly.
if they ask
Exactly.
me questions, I don't know. I'm
Well,
just
and
gonna
if
be
you guys
randomly
want to
talking.
touch him or try and like write on his hands and shit, tell me, and I'll try and communicate that to him as well. So this is going to be very funny. It's going to be tough,
Yeah.
but like just pay attention to text chat here. I'm going to be the general stuff that like if people are talking over each other too much, or if I need something from one of you guys, that's where I'll put it. Okay. So all
I'm
right,
muting
starting
them.
from this point, Claw, Chris, turn me volume off. Mace, or sorry, Leif, turn them volume off, and we'll see how this goes.
All right, good to go.
I mean, you've been deafened for a while, so.
Okay.
Oh, this
Yeah.
So
is
then we're all,
so
Chris is good. Okay, so Leif, as you walk into the room, this large chamber has lain undisturbed for centuries. There's clearly dust and stuff everywhere that just lets you know this is a space no one has physically walked through in quite a while, or at least you think so until you notice weird kind of hand footprints near and on the walls. Either way, it's been a long time. This upper level around you, there are tables just covered with wizardly paraphernalia, and it's just strewn about equipment and gear and pages and scrolls. And there is a soft groaning sound emanating from a shadowy, door-sized rectangle along the curved northern wall. So you know that little black square I got rid of? That was that. That's why I didn't want to confuse you. You do see staircases to the east and west that descend to the lower part of the room. And there's kind of a balcony, and until you walk to that balcony, you will not be able to see anything else in the rest of the room.
Okay. Okay. Tell me what was the thing on the wall again? Tell me that.
Yes, a soft groaning sound seems to emanate
He's
from
talking to
a
Rick.
shadowy,
Oh.
door-sized rectangle along the curved northern wall. So just behind you is a curved wall, and like there's tables with just mage gear and shit strewn about, and like maybe some alchemy stuff and lots of scrolls, and then just this dark. It almost looks like a painting, but there's no edge to it. It's just a black rectangle and a moaning, groaning sound coming from it.
I mean, so, it seems, guys, it seems fine. It seems fine in here, kinda. I don't think anyone's been. That's okay. That's not great. Yeah. I mean, it's probably fine, maybe. Okay. It's fine. So it's definitely here. Like it seems like it's in the same building. So it didn't take us anywhere crazy elsewhere. There's some stairs though. Yeah, there's some stairs. I'm gonna check these stairs out. There is something might be here. I can definitely hear something. I can't see it. It's hiding in the wall maybe. We're just gonna leave it for now. It's probably fine. Uh I'm gonna just check some stairs out, and then we'll know what else we got here. It's probably it's
Perfect.
okay.
You can stop there. Um, just so you know, they haven't said or tried anything back to you. You're just kind of speaking right now and receiving nothing back.
Okay.
As you continue to walk forward,
So we're either dealing with some
one sec.
soul snatching wall demon or
The mace is talking,
Could
but
be any number of things on the other side. It could be some kind of trap. It could be a creature. It could be, you name it.
yeah.
okay. So for you, Leif,
It would be great if we could communicate with them. But
all right. So Leif, staircases to the east and west descend to the lower part of the room, where a sunken library is situated in a 20-foot wide, 10-foot deep circular pit. A ladder running along a circular track is inside the hole, allowing easy access to the many books and scrolls on its shelves. Perched along the edge of this pit are 3 abhorrent creatures that you've seen before, each staring at your echo with a singular, hideous eye. Floating, kind of above the pit, moving relatively back and forth, I didn't want to put it above until I said this, kind of, good 30 feet above the top of the pit, really like sitting in the center of the, literally dead center of the room, is a human skull with wispy arcane symbols forming above it. The skull is indeed familiar to you as you have seen it before. And I need to do one quick thing and put this back on here and do a quick measure, which I think, yeah. So at this point, your echo sees all that.
That's not going to be fun.
And I think you would probably get just a glimpse out of the corner of your eye. As you notice, the moaning shadow has actually moved closer. You kind of hear it moving closer too, I guess, from the echo. You can say anything you want to the party while this is happening, but I do need, I believe, a dexterity saving throw. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
Just double checking it on the monster step book. Yes, it is a dexterity saving throw. As the square kind of moves underneath you, or the rectangle moves underneath you. Yeah, okay. So your echo is able to dodge out of the way. You can put yourself on any square within 5 feet of the rectangle's current position.
I'd like to be like here.
Totally,
I know that's
totally
not,
fine.
yeah,
You're
whatever,
fine.
yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah.
So your echo dodges out of the way as this thing kind of moves underneath it, and its feet start to sink in, and you just kind of jump and get away in time.
Guys, this isn't. Oh, okay. So, yep, there's the library. Yep, there's a library here. Yep, this is good. This is good. That's the good. That's the good. The bad is ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of me fractions. There's the skull. The skull guy. Skull guy's here. Yep. This isn't shit. Whoop, yep, there's that. Yep, cool. There's some of those. You remember those things? Those things with the big eyes. We fought them. Yeah. I think they might have been with the skull guy. Yep. Oh, and yes, there also is. Okay. There also is. The noise I heard is a shadow thing that tried to suck my feet in. Okay, and the door's gone. The door's gone. Guys, if we could have the door back would be great. I don't think. I mean, maybe if we're all here, it'd be okay. But like, just me, just basing this off of probability fractions, right? It's well, 1 over fucked. Oh god.
Another
Oh
dex
god.
save, please.
It's trying to eat me again.
You can do the same thing. Move yourself.
It's trying to eat me. This is not the mace. I swear to God, sit on that thing. I don't know what you need to hear from me.
I'm just gonna
Please.
stand up and sit back
It
down.
tries to take over your space again. It's just another dex save.
Please.
You should roll these to party, by the way. I want them to know
I'm
that there's
doing
something
it.
going on.
It's not working.
So you can start moving if you want, but
Rick is just killing him and it's all
the
on it.
portal. Mace. I know.
I think. Hold on 1 sec.
Well, I mean, you've sat on the chair like 4 times now and the door hasn't opened, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, he does sit. So let
Yes,
me
he
put
has-
the
he has.
square back up. Laughing too hard to fucking hear Mace, apparently.
Hold on.
For a reasonable, I think. Okay.
Okay, can I just go there, or yeah, I can. Right? Are we okay with me just going? Is this fine?
Yes, I will say that that's totally fine.
Okay.
And you, Echo just like dives through, slides on the ground prone.
Okay.
At this
Since
point,
now both of
alright.
you are here, actually.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, since both of you are
everyone
here,
can
I
kind
don't
of go
know.
back. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
because
well,
I
you
can't
can
ask
go
him to unmute us.
Yeah.
Alright, Rick, you're back up to volume.
Yeah,
Same.
that was wonderful. I was laughing too hard to hear Mace, I think.
Maybe.
Leif's like fucking just word diarrheaing everything that's happening to him as he's trying to escape this like dark fucking rectangle that he has no idea what it is. So good times,
I want
guys.
to, I want to, when I come back, right? I come sliding through this portal,
Yeah.
and it's like, and then I transfer back, and I walk over to my Echo, and I like kind of hug him a little bit, and then I kind of, I
You
got,
did good.
he kind of walks to the other side, so you can't really see him, and then I make him disappear, and then I bring another. I'm like, it's okay, no, 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 worry, no, it's fine, no, it's okay, yeah, it's good, you can go. And then I just bring another one back, but pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah. And just all you know that is one echo seems to turn its back, and then all of a sudden a new echo appears kind of close to where it was. Not that you would know, but Kara would definitely know because her perception's really fucking high. But
So did you guys got all that, right?
Skull
Uh,
thing, big-eyed monsters, and a shadow that is trying to eat you repeatedly.
Yeah, it tried to suck my toes. It was under me, and I was sinking into it, but you missed. I dodged it 3 times in a row because I am agile as fuck.
Well done.
right.
Yeah,
We
pretty good.
found the Demi-Lich's lair, and he has friends.
Yes.
It's definitely definitely that school thing. And then those creatures. Remember those creatures? They were outside with it. I think they were little spiny boys, little spiny boys with the big
What
eyeball.
what Valine was turning into before we
Yes.
ended her the first time.
thankfully,
Yes.
Valine seems very involved in her conversation with Pluzak and didn't hear you guys talking about her first death.
Right.
I say it that way because time will tell.
I mean, we told her what happened the first time.
She knows. I'm just saying that might be a trauma.
Yeah.
You guys don't get to find out yet. Oh god.
Okay.
So we have an enemy through here. I'm assuming the door will disappear at this point.
Yeah, definitely has gone away after after a minute. So
I will look over to Everlast. Do you know what is currently outside of the tower?
absolute. Well, in some regard, what are you
What's on the-
seeking?
What is on the other side of the balcony door?
Some sort of large magical force that seems to be based and or made of ice, frost, and snow energies.
Okay, so the Frostmaiden is on the other side of the balcony door.
I
Thank you,
believe
but-
I referenced earlier that whatever it is out there has been trying to freeze its way through. It will likely succeed within the next day or two.
Well, that gives us a timetable though, because if we go up there or in there, over there, wherever the star door leads us, and
Leif, you know it's at least within 1,000 feet.
yeah,
I mean, it's
there
not
you go.
it's not far. It's here somewhere.
And deal with the Demi-Lich, we might be able to be in a good position to fight Oral properly. That said, the other way around, I don't know that works properly. If we fight Oral, we might not be in good shape to fight the Lich, who might leave that chamber at any point in time. We saw them in the street, so I have to imagine they have free reign over this place.
I gotta think about this one. I don't have an answer right now.
Well, I think I need to step away anyway to do dog bones. I do believe at this point Pluzak and Valine would probably walk over, and Pluzak would say, or Valine would tell you, I guess, just because the way I'm going to play this out is it would have been her idea. Since never mind, he's here. Your timing.
Oh my god,
Your timing.
He-
Pluzak and Valine walk over to the party. He's here.
that's pretty good.
That could not have been more flawless on your part, Fred. Not gonna lie.
I'm here.
Did you?
Has
Welcome.
been restored.
You will see it in the recording. Literally, I was saying that you and William were about to walk up to the party. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull Fred down below for a second. I want to talk with him about just a couple things related to
Sure.
what would have been happening with him and Valine while he was gone, not here, and what he would have noticed with
Whoa.
the party while he
Whoa.
was not here. And then that way, Pluzak can actually come in with what was about to potentially happen as himself. So I like this. Literally perfect timing.
Okay.
Back in a second, boys. Okay, so we basically led in with what you you sent me the message about. The skeleton walked through, was fighting the devil. I basically gave the party a surprise round to see how much damage they could do to it in the darkness. Kara hit an arrow. Kara hit a spear eventually because she critted on initiative. I think that was it. Then it killed the skeleton. It disappeared. Basically, you and Valine have been talking since that point. The party basically said, okay, well, let's not send any more through right now. You lost one skeleton. We'll try and figure it out. And then they went off and started doing their own stuff. I'll tell you what happened in a second. You and Valine, at that point, started discussing plans for how to get the skeletons through, potentially. Valine has an idea, but I want to ask you before I prompt what this idea is. Did you have anything that you might have thought up while you were gone on trying to get the skeletons through, or would you have tried to still, attack the devils? Any?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. The only thing I could think of was dispel magic on the door, but I don't know if I want to use that.
Okay. So Valine's idea,
because it just doesn't make sense.
Just to put it in because it's not a surefire per se. I have an idea as a DM, but I think Valine would think this up. She currently, I think, if I remember right, has a Charm of the Illusionist, so she can use Minor Illusion. Is it Minor Illusion? I think it's Minor Illusion. She's thinking it might be possible for her to walk back through, because no one's tried to go back through the doors. But she thinks, I mean, we made it through safe the first time, but walk back through, stand on the other side, and basically emanate Minor Illusion from the skeletons, and try and basically make it act as if they're talking, and see if that'll trick the door. Because you don't necessarily know how the magic works. If it seems like it's saying it, would it work, right? So there's a concept.
Okay. I could probably do one better for that.
Interesting. Okay. But you have, I think, 9 skeletons still, right? Or even if it's 8 or 7 at this point. I think hers is at least a cantrip. I don't know what your solution is, so. But that's what she would put forth to you. So however you want to maybe approach the party, see if they have any ideas. But that's what you two were discussing essentially while the party was getting involved with other stuff. So Kara walked over to the circle room on the bottom left and found that it contained basically a giant stone shard. She didn't know what it was. Nothing else seemed to be in the room. She walked back out. Everlast came up because her and Mace were talking about it and basically said, well, is there any questions you want me to answer? I did like a Microsoft Clippy joke. I think you'll appreciate it. He eventually kind of helped Kara realize she has a note that mentioned what the stone thing was, and I read the note again, and it basically says it's an Asturian relic. Even the guys here in Yithrin didn't know what it was used for, and they'd moved it to what was called the stasis chamber for further study. So the party figured that's what that was. After that point, Kara sat in one of these chairs. Her and Leif studied the stars, and eventually Mace also sat in one of the chairs. He basically had a math, in math when you get the right answer but you do the wrong work, and the teacher's like, well, I mean, I don't know how to do this. That happened because he sat in the illusionist chair thinking that it might relate to his spells, but realistically it worked because he had drank from the chalice earlier and also got minor illusion as a cantrip. So he just kind of lucked into the right solution. When that happened, basically the stars turned into a door. The party did the classic, well, we'll send the Leif Echo through. They sent the Leif Echo through. If you move the map, you will see there is another chamber to the right of where you guys currently are. The Leif Echo appeared in the white square in that chamber. He walked forward to the balcony. That's when he was able to see that below the balcony is some sort of circular library with a ladder that leads down into it. It's a pit in the floor. Floating above that pit was the skull that you guys have faced before, along with several more Nothics. And while he was in the room, some sort of rectangular black rectangular black thing, I should say, kept sliding itself underneath his Echo's feet and trying to suck it in. So he kind of communicated all of that to the party. We did a fun thing where it was very confusing, but Leif had to mute Mace and Kara because he was blind and deaf on his body. And then
Nice.
Claw and Chris had to mute me so that I could talk to Leif about what he was seeing, and then he talked to them, even though he couldn't hear them. It was great. It was a whole thing. I was laughing so hard I couldn't even hear Claw talking about sitting in the chair again to open the door again. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyway, literally, we came back in on. The echo just came out of that room. Leif basically dismissed the echo and summoned a new one to pretend to be the same echo because it was so traumatized that he wanted to let that one go. And the party was like, okay, so we now know what's in that room. We can deal with this. And I literally said, as you joined, Pluzak and Valine walk up to you guys at this point to discuss what they've been talking about. So that's why I said your timing was perfect. And unless you have questions, we can go back up on that note.
I'm just looking real quick.
Totally, dude. Take your time. I was trying to just give you a bunch.
Do not have it on her list. Maybe I don't have it on her. Power. Just chill touch light, mage hand, message. Just the digitation. Blade war. Prestige. Isn't there a cantrip that allows you to throw your voice? Right? Or is that
It is
minor
minor
illusion?
illusion, yeah. Or I think even like prestidigitation does some level of that or something, but it's mostly just minor illusion, yeah.
So Arm of Lightning Bolt was mine. Purple Mancy was Fairy Fire. I don't think she has minor illusion. I don't have it written down.
It was in. I looked it up in the notes between you, or not notes, but our chat, like last session, I think. It's up there a fair bit, but
Oh, that's right. That's
she
rare.
has, yeah, Charm of the Illusionist. Charm allows you to use minor illusion cantrip. And you got Charm of the Evoker, if I remember correctly, from the Chalice. It was one way or the
Yes.
other. Either you got Illusionist and she got Evoker, or she got Illusionist and you got Evoker. But those two charms came from the Chalice for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because she got Cure Wounds and I got Lightning Bolt. Okay. Okay, yeah, then I guess, yeah, minor illusion will allow her to put her voice in the skeleton basically so she can make it look like the skeleton's talking.
Yeah.
We could try that.
Okay.
I don't think I really have anything else that beats that. So
Yeah, no problem. So let's go back up to the group, and that way you can explain it to them, and if they have any ideas that no one else thought of,
got it.
Alrighty, let's head up.
Thanks.
All right, we're back, boys.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Oh, and you're welcome, Fred. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on that one. It was just
No, it's good.
Want to get us back together.
Like to play for a moment.
Oh, okay. And you know what? That's fair. Let's give them a second to come back. Feel free to talk with them, Fred. I'm just going to give the dogs their bones quick.
Yep. So I'm gonna get my skeletons through the doors, but the horned devils keep attacking because they're not stating a name, just like Leif didn't pronounce the name correctly the first time and got attacked. The horned devils seem to appear out of nowhere as I can see perfectly fine to the doorway. So
Is there any way you could use like minor illusion to have the skeleton project a voice?
Valine would interject and say that's exactly my thoughts. I knew we were so alike, Kara. Um, and she was gonna. Valine said she was gonna go back through the door, use it, and see if that would help the skeletons get through or not. But I don't really have a idea of how else to get them through. Or we could just leave them there.
You could always try it once and see if it works, and if it doesn't, then we have our answer.
Hmm. I have another way I can do it, maybe. Nope.
Stuff them all into a bag of
That's
holding.
that's a level 1 spell. Just murder them all, take all their bones and put it in a bag and res them again. I feel like Leif. um. Yeah, Sanctuary takes a level 1 spell slot, and I can't do that every single time. Okay. The other thing I was thinking was Dispel Magic on a door, but I'm sure it's like a 9th level spell or something like that.
Unknown. We will find out.
Yeah.
Can he fill
Um,
you in on the demi-lich?
Is that what we think it is?
We know he is past the star door.
Okay, because he told me it was like a floating skull thing. So
Well, I think that's what we've established that Demi-Lich looks like. And I don't think there are that many flaming skulls in this city, so.
okay.
It's got
So
3
is
Nothics with it and an unknown object creature thing that is moving
Yeah, some
around and
shadow
trying
thing
to
that's
eat
trying to eat
Leif.
him.
right. Do we think whoops. Do we think that the skull is the head guy, the
Yeah.
Evan Star leader?
Yes.
Okay. And we haven't like tried to communicate with it, right?
No, the
Or
only thing, because Leif went in there as Shadow Leif, and he couldn't communicate with it, and he was attacked by the mystery object we haven't identified yet.
what's his name, like Ilitharius or something like that?
Iriolarthas.
That.
Iriolarthas.
Yes.
Horrible at pronouncing names. Okay.
It's a rough one. I had to sit there and stare at it for quite a few minutes to figure out how I wanted to pronounce it. So.
Okay. So you missed it. Kara came up with the exact thing that Valine was gonna do,
Cool.
and Valine gave her the the eyes, saying that we're so alike.
The fuck me eyes? Because as far as we've learned, then
Yeah.
she's into you and Kara as women, so.
Yeah.
Not the
Um,
first, not the last.
Yeah. So I guess we can do that even if Blake's still gone.
I'm here. I just
Oh,
said no, my
okay.
bad.
No, you're good, man. Never bad.
Yeah,
Life
had to
happens. Thanks for hanging with
finish
us.
the grocery list.
Life happens.
So,
Lose power.
yeah,
See
really.
how fun that is.
Life definitely happens in that case, right? So we were actually joking before you got here, like before the start of it. Blake was talking about how he said just find some like hamsters and a flute or whatever. I was like, well, he's got kids.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I guess that's the first thing we want to try is go back to their side and see if that works, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Have Valine go back
or have
because I can
Valine go
talk
back.
to her.
Okay. Do you want Valine to go down the same passage?
That she came from. Yes.
Does it say? Oh, interesting. Good call. Sorry, my mother is worried about a fucking scam text. I'm trying to deal with that too in the background. Yes. So, do you want her to go back up this one? You said yes. So she will walk into the darkness until she hits the wall, and then walk back up to she finds the door. Pluzak, I think you would hear her because you're close enough, but she would say the same, hi, Observer Tarith, and then open the door just to make sure. And she finally manages to stumble her way through, so she yells back to you like, I made it! I'll give it a shot! We're gonna come through the necromancy door, that fair?
And I'm gonna telepathically talk to her
That's right.
and remind her that we have a link.
Yeah, forgot about that. DM forgot about that. Not Feline, DM did. We'll be fair to her.
Okay. Okay.
She says back to you, yeah, weird, God made me do that.
Yeah. Just had the urge to speak out loud.
Oh gosh. All right. But yes, so she will tell you telepathically. She's with the skeletons. She's going to try and send the first one through. So
All right.
she will have it walk over to the necromancy door, and you guys. I guess you guys would hear from the other side of the darkness. It'd be a little muffled through the door and everything, but she, because it's still the voice in her head. Um, it's the voice that comes out, and you just hear, "Hi, Necromancer Catavix!" And Pluzak, are you gonna walk over to see what happens, or are you just kind of waiting where you are?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
would come over here.
I just wasn't sure if you were. Yeah, so you would see as the first skeleton starts to shamble through the darkness. It takes a little while, but it does make it through unaccosted.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's literally what I tell them.
So if if it had been
It
only
works.
Valine's idea, I probably was gonna have you like do some sort of a roll. But because Chris also thought of it, then I think it's totally fair game, and it's fucking fair enough, man. Your build is with the skellies, and I want to see what you guys can do. So I presume she does the same for the remaining skeletons.
Yes, we will.
Okay,
So we're
it's
knocking off a skeleton.
pretty flawless. It's a cantrip for minor illusion, so she's just able to do it, no problem. Takes a fair bit of time, a couple of minutes, but nothing major. So I'm gonna tell you guys the session started in at about 9:30, just so that you have some track of time. Oh, actually, sorry, that would have been that's I think about right. Um, so you're probably getting close to 10 a.m. I don't know if it matters to you, but just so you're aware.
Sorry, writing stuff down.
No, absolutely.
What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to? Do we need to go through the lich that we think's there, or?
Need is a very strong question. There's stuff up there we could probably use, judging by the description that Leif gave us of the room itself. It
Is
matches
the
where I think the
ceiling open? Is the ceiling open in that room?
I did not
no.
see
Yeah.
anything up, but I was too busy looking down at the shadows.
It matches the vaulted room that was in the vision of where the scroll is.
The scroll Tarasque?
That's the one.
Like, you would actually hear Pluzak speak that as quickly as possible. Like,
The
that wasn't
fastest he's ever
slow
talked.
motion. Yeah, that wasn't slow motion speaking. That was.
That's
It's
awesome.
probably in that room, yes.
More importantly, we also have an approximate timeline of events. We know that Oral will break through that door, as I point to the lower door, in about a day or two, regardless of what we do. I thought that, yes, we know
Oral's
that
on the other
she's.
side of the door?
Yeah.
Sorry, that might have been one thing I did forget. The party did confirm the door at the bottom of the room has a chill coming from it to begin with, but Everlast did specify as well that there seems to be some sort of the great magical force of frost, ice, and snow on the other side trying to freeze its way through those double doors. Yeah.
Suffice to say, that puts us on a bit of a timer. But I figured that since we have at the very least 24 hours, we can attempt to deal with the Demi Lich and whatever else is in that chamber. At our current state, it's going to be a tough fight, but I think we can manage it. And best case scenario, we get some time to rest, lick our wounds and be ready for all after that. If not, well, I don't think the other way around really works. Because the Lich, we saw, Demi Lich, sorry, we saw him wandering the streets and going around the city. I'm pretty sure he can go anywhere, whatever he wants, whenever he wants. Since
Why is he
all
hiding
this,
here?
I don't know. I'm not a wizard. But point being, Oral seems to be dedicating her strength to breaking into this place, and I doubt that she is going to move anywhere but that door anytime soon. If we want to take advantage of that, we might use the time wisely and deal with the imminent threat that might drop on us at any given point in time, rather than the one that we know is coming later.
What if
That's just my thoughts.
What if we launch a comet at her?
We'd have to get out from underneath this glacier first and bring her out to the surface.
Oh, this is true. This is true.
Yeah, you guys see the sky. Why? Why do you think we can launch a comet?
Because I have a
I don't know if
scroll of comet.
I didn't
pretty
know if
guy.
you shared that. I know you,
Yeah,
you
I
found
did.
it last session, but I didn't know if you shared it this session.
I did not share it this session as a character. I did share it as a player, though.
Well, then that's my fault. Disregard said previous statements. Strike from the record, please.
Struck.
Striken.
Okay. Let me see my spell inventory.
Hey,
Yep.
Mace. You
Yes.
feel a little tug at your wrist.
Okay. I'll look
Your
in that
penis.
direction. I'm assuming that Chance is trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
You hope.
You sense kind of just a general unease through your connection with him as he's touching you. He just tells you, "Hey, Marano is laughing, and I am unnerved by that. I feel like we missed something too. Like something else that wasn't. No one's. I think we're all forgetting something, and I don't know what it is."
Okay, well, think, man, think.
But it's not. The laughing. It's too loud. And you can kind of get a sense he's a little overwhelmed.
Okay.
There's laughing?
He hears Marino laughing, yes, but Chance has been pretty forthright to Mace at least that he's contracted with Marino. So
Yeah. Well, Chance thinks that we're missing something, and whatever it might be, he doesn't seem to be in the capacity to tell us right now. So, how about we do a little recap, and that way we make sure that we can't really miss anything.
all right, so I want to ask this as a DM before you guys get too into it, because I do think this conversation could potentially be deep depending on what you guys get into. Do you, as a party, want to try and do any sort of short or long rest? So
Like
as
right
you,
now?
yeah, just as you talk, because that way it allows you to say if there's any attuned weapons you want to switch out, or if there's any crafts you want to work on. I don't, because I think Leif wanted to make a net. Like, it's more to allow me as a DM to, if you as a party want to choose to spend the hour talking about this, it allows other characters to do stuff, but then I as well will move stuff in the background depending on what happens and all that. It's
Right,
just
of course.
putting the option available. Do you want to try and spend that much time, or do you wish to just dedicate the conversation as a conversation and move from there?
Honestly, this is probably a good place to rest, right?
Take a short rest, yeah.
Nobody can get in unless they know how to get through the secret doors.
Yeah, and Oral's
we
gonna
all
be-
equally had trouble getting through. All of us, did. It wasn't just me.
Nope.
And
Nope.
but
Just my skeletons that couldn't talk.
well, there's a lot of them, right? So fraction wise, it was a majority of the party.
He might actually have you for once. Hold on a minute here.
Fractions.
Fucking broken clock twice a day. What's that?
Luzak just sits down. It's just like, right.
Hands are up in the air. Fuck it.
Not wrong. He's not wrong.
My echo just looks at me and goes, "Man, those night classes are really paying
Dude,
off."
your echo gives you the biggest high five in the world.
Oh my god.
He sees Pluzak sit down, and he's just. If anything, this echo It high-fives you and then instantly turns the gun on itself. It goes to the frat house. It tells everyone. It spreads the story.
Yeah, I have to tell the rest.
I'll be back.
My people must know.
Oh, Leif, you can feel from the cosmos of another realm as there is just a cacophony of cheers of frat bro Leifs.
Kara clutches the side of her head. Ow, they're being loud.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't know what
Great
this
moment.
new Leif is, but
All of a sudden, he summons another echo, and just like all the intelligence drains out of his brain. Ah, fuck! I shouldn't have done that.
but yeah, I mean, if we rested here, they can't get in because of the doors, and Oral can't get in right now, so it's probably safe if anything.
You have 24 to 48 hours. Everlast says, pointing to the door.
I'm about it.
You said out loud that Chance said we're missing something?
Yes.
Yes, he seems unnerved by Marino,
Do-
who seems to be having a great time, potentially knowing everything that we're doing.
Do we
I think
know?
he's talking to Gemini. I can't hear that side.
Right. Point being, they know that we're screwing the pooch here.
Being stupid. Did we explore the other 2 rooms here?
Yes.
Yes. One of them contained.
One of
Some
them was a study. That's where I got the scroll of comet from, and the other has a spindle that floats with
The study
runes on it.
also contained a key. I believe Mace has the key.
Yes,
All I know
I
is
have
you
a
and
key.
Kara were both in the room. Kara, I think, found the scroll, and you found the key, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a key. I don't know what the key's for, but I have a key.
So let's recap. What do we think we're missing here? The only thing that comes to mind to me is the giant freaking obelisk outside, which we know controls time and is broken.
Oh shit!
Do we have any hints as to what the function of the spindle is?
0, other than it's from the old ancient Astorian Empire. And unless we decide to contact a god that can give us that answer, we aren't
Do you
gonna
have
get one.
one on speed dial?
No, that's my point.
Okay.
Because I could think of a god that could give us that answer, but no one's contracted to it.
Oh, a spindle, like the thing for like weaving cloth.
Yes. But I guess it's more like a stone, like floating shard
Think of like a
that looks like a
stone
spindle,
needle,
I guess. Yeah.
giant
And
floating
it's
stone needle.
floating where?
In that circle
In
room on the left.
over here.
In here. Okay.
We don't really know what it does.
Nobody
Professor
grabbed it?
Scan touched it at the request. Well,
It's not big
Kara
enough to be
touched it.
grabbed.
Professor Scan at the request of Professor Scan. Tried. I guess he tried to communicate with it or figure out what it was or anything. But we didn't
Okay.
get much from that.
So then I would write it down in my journal and see if my researchers can give me any information on it.
Actually, come to think of it, you said it was old Astorian Empire, right, Rick?
Correct.
That means it's in giant runes. I speak giant. Is there anything written on it?
You would be able to tell that it's an item of great magical power. The runes themselves don't seem to communicate anything in terms of like a message, but you can tell that again they are magical runes. There's a ton of them. The effect that it creates is almost too complex for you to decipher because you're not a mage. You do believe though that if this was something that you presented to like Odin, of course, with his wisdom, he would be able to decipher this and probably tell you that it's some sort of great ancient magic or some, wonderful thing. But in terms of what you get, it's just magic and powerful.
Yeah, the power of that thing, I feel like it almost dwarfs the power of that broken obelisk outside.
I guess I wouldn't be surprised. It seems to still be working in
The
comparison to the
obelisk
other.
outside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the time obelisk that we encountered, uh, I believe it was in a park or something. It was broken, but we were
Yes, the
told that
obelisk we were told was a failsafe for the city.
yes.
So do we think that the spindle is used on the obelisk?
I don't think they're related. At least we
No,
haven't
no,
been
no,
given
no.
any
Somebody
Pluzak,
said a
information.
staff was used on the
I was about
obelisk.
to say, Pluzak, I was about to remind you that when you were communicating actually with Kadovix's ghost, he told you that
Yeah,
that
he
it,
told us it was a staff.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, he actually said it was Iriolarthas' staff.
Oh man, I wonder
Oh,
if that was in the storage room.
I
no, it
didn't see
wouldn't be
anything
that
that would,
easy.
yeah, that would look like that. I think I would have been able to tell. This staff, the one I gave Valine,
Yep.
She holds it
seemed to
close,
be the
thinking that
one
you're
that
about to
was
take it.
the most powerful or interesting of them all. So
Kara would look to Everlast and be like, it's not necessarily a secret related to the city, I guess. Was Iriolarthas' staff stored downstairs somewhere, or is it with him?
I'm gonna turn my head.
Is Everlast just shrugging?
I'm sorry, I missed the question to Everlast. I was doing something else. What was the question?
Um, is Iriolarthas' staff with Iriolarthas, or was it in the storeroom downstairs?
Again, Everlast kind of sighs. You can tell that this is a sign that he's trying to find a way to answer you without doing the whole secrets cannot be revealed thing.
Yeah.
And I think that all he'll tell you is Iriolarthas never partook of the staff storage room.
Thumbs up. So, yeah, no, it's probably upstairs or wherever this leads. Points to the thing. So, that's one thing we might potentially be missing. But other than that, I feel like we've covered most of our bases.
yeah, that I mean sounds about right.
Uh, guys,
Yeah.
guys,
Yes.
is Valine look okay to you?
She's getting big.
So, as you all turn to look at Valine, you would see that she essentially looks like she's kind of almost pointing at Pluzak. However, it's not like a natural, like her arm is straight out. It's more like her arm is kind of a little bit curved, like as if she was lowering it back down to her side, and her hand is just a little outstretched still. But she is completely stock still in that position with her hand just slightly outstretched towards Pluzak's direction.
That is weird, right?
Yeah.
I
Though
mean,
to be honest, I'm
you
drawing a
built a
blank here.
you built an artificial body for a soul. You know more about what she's doing than we do.
This is not normal.
Can I perception check to see if there's a problem or investigate or whatever I can do here?
Whatever you want, baby. What's Kara doing? I will absolutely give you something for whatever you roll. Okay, Pluzak's
Let's
gonna do a medicine
go
check.
with
Very cool.
medicine. Okay, he's doing medicine. Let's go with nature.
Nature check. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Go for it. Not
I
not
don't
what I
have a
expected, but
modifier,
Because
definitely
she's
give
an
you something.
animal? Is
Yeah.
that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gonna work out pretty well for her. We got an Arcana check from Chance. Beautiful. And handling
Fucking
from
Leif
Leif.
with the crit.
Okay,
Handle
this
it.
is getting weird. Anyone else want to throw their hat in the ring before I decide how things are going here?
That's all.
I mean, Valine
Four
can't
of
check
us?
herself, so
I think
we're
Mace can
gonna.
technically do something as Mace as well, but I believe Mace is asking Chance. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm asking chance.
Cool.
So
Okay. So I will assume that's everyone. All right. So we're just going to go in order of lowest to highest here. I think that will make most sense. It's kind of also what's on the board, so that's good. So Pluzak, and of course this is all kind of happening at once, so we'll let you guys figure out what you want to do with all this information after. Pluzak, you start checking her vitals. You start trying to actuate her joints. You start doing everything you can think of to check to make sure that her physical body is fine. Because, again, Kara made kind of a good point. You're the one who's the expert in this form. And every single check you do comes across clear and good. Her joints seem okay. She seems to even be able to, like, she's in there. Her head, consciousness is there. You're like having her, like, you say, follow my finger, and her eyes can kind of move a little. Like, you can tell she's following it, but only so much so as where her eyes are currently. Her eyes can't move, but her focus can shift, maybe is the best way to say it. Like, you can kind of tell. And she's breathing. She's still alive. Cannot talk. Cannot move. Is not stone or anything, but just stuck in this position. If you move her, she'll move and stay that way, but she herself cannot move. Kara, you do a nature check, and you're trying to, I guess, kind of determine the nature in my opinion, I should say, as a Valkyrie, of her soul and its attachment to her body. Seeing if everything's okay in that regard. And it seems that her nature is reading all clear. She herself is a unified live system, no different than a soldier on the battlefield. You believe that she would need to die if you were to claim her soul as an Einherjar. So in terms of, everything seems all clear in the check of what you see. But in much to what you see, she is definitely very much petrified, stuck. Chance, I guess, what are you communicating to him, Mace, or what is your intention to have Chance checking here?
I guess what I want Chance to figure out is whether there is some kind of, I guess, magical effect that is occurring to her.
Yeah, so he would tell you, she's not allowed to say, I'm not allowed to say. I know what's happening.
Oh, great. Excellent. Okay.
So you get that, and then just let me finish with Leif quick. So Leif, animal handling.
Mm.
You
offer her an apple.
You basically give her not only a once over, but you kind of run your hands along her shell. You quickly give her like a check of her physical form, in the sense almost as if you were studying a beast in the wild, like you wanted to train to fight against it or something. And you actually discover a little bit of a weakness in her shelly armor. So if there ever comes a point that you need to fight Feline, you think that you would actually be well suited to do so. However, with an animal handling check, that doesn't do much for you in determining what's happening to her magically. You just can tell she is kind of stuck, frozen. You think maybe she ate something bad, but that might not be related.
It's a fine beast. Don't know how to help.
Basically, yeah. You are sure this is a gorgeous example of whatever the fuck Feline is. She is almost perfect, and even the little bit of the flaw you found is only because naturally there has to be chinks in armor for movement and whatnot. So, if anything, you actually determine that her armor is very similar to a suit of plate armor.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I tried my best. I critted animal handling.
Mace, that is 100% what is happening.
I did everything I could.
You did the thing. I'm sorry. There's just not much that an animal handling check's gonna do for you here. But anyway. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, Claw, but I do believe there was something Mace was going to try and communicate there.
I mean, it's an entirely, wild guess, but I'm going to go up to Pluzak and I'm going to sort of shimmy over here and kind of very sternly, very firmly lay a hand, like actually both my hands on either side of his head, and I'm gonna ask him, what kind of deal did you make to make this happen?
To make her stop moving?
To make her exist. You didn't come up with this just like that.
No, it's been years in the making.
Well, I know for a fact that my hammer is contracted to higher power entity, and that same entity, the self-same merchants that we've been dealing with and making exchanges with every now and again, make him not be able to tell, literally not be allowed to tell what is going on with her. And she herself is under the same rule set. So there has to be something there. What did you do?
All of a sudden, Mace, before you answer Pluzak, you don't hear this, Pluzak, but just so Mace knows. The laughter that you believe Chance was talking about suddenly seems to ring through your head as it gets even louder in Chance's mind and starts to bleed over the connection.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to up the intensity at that point. I'm going to not shove him, but sort of like press him press her, I guess. At this point,
You're kind of intimidating him, is what it sounds like.
not so much intimidating him, but like really laying it on thick that this is no joke.
Okay.
I'm not the one that jokes. Unless she's made some deal previous to mine.
So you're saying you have no knowledge?
All right. So I want.
Any
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
outside.
Let me type it. Sorry.
That's cool, cool, cool. All I was gonna ask is, you have no knowledge of any outside interference between you, besides you and whoever it is that's working under you.
Nope.
Perfect. Nope, you're good. Keep talking for now. I'm gonna do something with that in a second.
Okay. Then she's gone behind your back and made something happen, and now she's paying the price for it.
I mean, she might have made a deal before I made my deal with her. That's possible, but obviously we won't know because she isn't talking.
Well, I guess now it's up to you to show just how much you really care about this creation of yours. If it's been
Leif,
years in the
can you
making,
telepathically talk with her and see what she's doing?
I wouldn't recommend that.
Why not?
What about Professor
Because even
Scan?
now, I
Would he
am
know?
being bombarded by a deafening cacophony of laughter in my head, and that was originally only happening to Chance.
But that's coming from Valine or from...
My guess is that Marino and Gemini and their sort have some stake in this. That's why I'm asking Plusak. But as far as I know, they have at least a same source.
I mean,
if
there's more than one way to create something.
If Leif talks with Valine, she might have some insight as to what's going on.
Guys, are we just overthinking this? Is it just
If
the
Leif talks
the
with
new
me?
staff that she has?
Well, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna say, Everlast. Didn't you say this was your staff? Everlast. Didn't you say this was your staff? You're muted, Rick.
He's probably doing something.
Yes, I was doing the same to Mace that I was doing for you.
Okay.
So ask the question one more time for me so I can make sure to answer it directly.
Everlast. Didn't you say that this was your staff?
Which staff are you holding up?
The pointing to the Charlatan staff of Blaine's.
Oh, he would say, no, the staff belongs to one of the mages who entered the tower and died during the fall of the city.
So, you think the staff is doing this, Everlast?
Whatever is occurring to the giant turtle next to you is a source not known to me or coming from the tower.
So it's not the petrification effect.
No, I think Rick was trying to say she wasn't petrified. Well, wasn't stone.
Correct. She has basically all the
Because we
effects
could
of
still move her.
petrification. She's just
Right.
not stone. Yes, that is correct.
Is she kind of like
Okay.
frozen in the air?
Okay. How about
Not
this,
even in the air.
guys?
She's still on the ground. Again, it was almost as if she was in mid motion. So,
Right.
How about
And she's
this?
pointing at Luzette?
Is
sort of.
is this the
Not anymore. I think since she's been moved, but
is this the curse of the city?
No, there's no way.
um,
The
Iriolarthas
24
would
hour
actually
thing?
be able to tell you. Not Iriolarthas. I'm sorry. Everlast would be able to tell you. I think. Um, I have watched many things in this city deteriorate. This is unknown to me.
Okay. So, Leif, we don't think it's the staff.
I'm telling you, items, they got curses. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. Trust me, I would know.
We don't
Okay.
think that this has in any way something to do with the hex, do we?
Oh God, I hope not. This is not the time for the hex.
This is not
Not
the time
the
for the hex.
time for the hex.
You literally
I-
hear through your connection maze as there seems to be the sound of a knee being slapped as the laughter continues.
Got him. Got him, this idiot.
Yeah, okay.
He's so paranoid.
And I'd like to pull Fortunia out and just ask her if she has any insight into what's going on.
Okay, interesting. So what is it that you just say? Any insight, or is there any specific questions? Because that's fine.
Yeah, just like yeah, just kind of like you've been around a long time. Like, have you seen anything like this, or have any idea of what's
So
going on?
I would say first and foremost, through your connection with her, you actually feel what seems to be almost a sense of like um, acceptance, but that's a little stronger than that. It's more like it's not quite that she's like proud, but she's almost there. She's actually like, she's glad that you asked. And she kind of tells you, well, I would most certainly be able to solve this, if that is what you wish. But I would tell you, there are external forces reserving her until you perhaps realize that which you have forgotten collectively.
Okay. Okay.
Is
Okay.
this the same
You
thing
want
that
to
was
tell us what
happening?
happened?
Go on.
I was just gonna say, is Leif gonna tell us this?
Yeah, Leif literally says
Because
out loud something to his
it's
sword, so Pluzak looks over. You got anything to share?
like,
Yeah, I guess she's talking to me in my head. Like, they can't hear this.
Mhm.
Or is she talking out loud?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's always telepathically to you. Whoever's
Um,
touching her, technically. Same as
Well,
Chance.
once again, the talking items said we forgot something.
so did everybody else already.
Is this the
So
same thing that happened when we came into this room? That was starting to happen to her?
what?
Oh, is that a question that you're actually asking to the group, or is that something you're looking for clarification on?
I mean, either is fine. I
Okay.
mean, I guess to you first, because then I would
Yeah.
know if it's the same.
Yeah. I'll let the party have an answer for Leif asking. I would clarify for you as a player. When you watched what was happening to her back when up there
When she
exactly,
stepped in the trap, right?
Yeah.
at that point her skin was turning to stone, and it looked
Stone.
like she was turning into a statue. So her movement being frozen at that point, she was almost slowing down as everything turned to stone and solidified. In this instance, she seems to be as still as a statue, but everything else, especially with your animal handling check, you definitely know. Everything else tells you she is still completely alive. Everything, her skin is still like
All
totally
turtle.
perfect, all turtle. Um, she should, for all intents and purposes, be able to move and talk and do everything normal, but for some reason she is as stuck and still as a statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And and I would just say thanks, Leif. That's guess broken clock's only right twice a day, so appreciate it.
Got another
As they
11 hours to
say,
wait or whatever.
as they
Yeah.
say, there's still time.
You have time for one more shining moment. Thank you for proving that. And I I guess it's, and I would look at Kara and say, this is on you, isn't it?
I guess I could use greater restoration if everyone
No,
chips in.
no. I mean, it's because we're not doing what you said we promised to do.
I promised we would kill Oral.
Right? Are we doing that? Doesn't look like we're fulfilling our promise. So maybe these are the consequences of not fulfilling our promise.
No, the consequence was if we died.
We are
I mean,
definitely missing
this guy
something.
says the Velvet Dude and the man girl are
The
laughing at him.
man girl.
The man boy, the boy girl, the boy woman.
Marno.
Yeah. That they're laughing at him. So
They said we missed something, and now Valine is frozen.
Yeah. Did she do anything that we missed since we came into this chamber? Because she was fine to begin.
no, she didn't do anything in this chamber other than walking back out and back in. She was fine.
The portal didn't open again once I came back, right?
No.
No. So here's what we know so far. We know that
I'm
the source of whatever
assuming
this is extraneous to the tower. We know that for some reason, neither Valine nor my hammer can tell us, or are bound not to tell us, what that's about. We know that it's something that we're forgetting, that we must have knowledge on, at least previously. So what fits that description?
Gemini and Marno.
Right, but I'm now getting the feeling that they themselves are not necessarily directly the cause. They might have something. They might be
chalk it up to
involved in some
this.
way.
Because we're clearly missing something. Can we roll history to see if we remember whatever it is we're missing?
I will let you guys do that eventually. I kind of want to see if you can. So I will put it this way for now. Claw has actually laid out, I think, an exceptional framework of reasoning of what I'm trying to point out to you guys here. I would say kind of maybe take a minute and look through some notes. Don't feel like you necessarily need to fill the silence. There is exactly that though, something that the party seems to have forgotten related to Valine. That is a factor that could play into things happening that honestly, it's really realistically, I think you guys can tell Marino and Gemini are the cause of trying to remind you, because I, as a DM, want this to kind of be factored into your group planning just to see what happens, because what you do still determines, is dependent on your choice. I want you to remember this. So I want to, I'll let you play it out and see. I'll give you another couple minutes. If you really are that stuck, totally, we can do the history checks, though. Yeah.
Are her skeletons like moving around?
Yeah, they're still shambling. If anything,
Okay.
they start like trying to pick her up and move her, and she like has them slide her over to the chairs, and like position her and start moving her joints to like put her so she's sitting in the chair so she's a little more comfortable. One of
The only
them,
thing I
one of
can-
them
this
lowers
might
her
have
arms so she doesn't look
something-
like she's hailing.
The
Wait a
only
minute,
thing-
guys. Does she need a kiss from her true love to wake her from this sleep?
Have at it, Pluzak.
I don't think she loves you.
That would be Kara.
No, she knew she had no chance with me, and she was feeling things for you.
Oh, so I'm just second rate.
Yeah?
I
You said
need
it,
to
not
send
me.
you-
If I had hair, I would
God.
do hair flip and turn from Kara.
Fred,
Well, you have algae. It's close enough.
there's a campaign I need to send you that is 12 episodes long, and there's a character called Peppermint Pissy that I just think is what Pluzak is just being right now in a way. It's just amazing. Oh,
Man.
sorry. But continue, please. Fight over Valine. If anything, she's shooting both of you fuck me eyes right now.
Do it, both of you, one of you, any of you.
Through your mental connection, nothing else has come through but this one idea of just, I don't care who it is, I just want to try out this new body.
Do we think this might have something to do with the rules of the game that we exited when we exited the Hex's Sound of Influence?
Almost midway through the point of conversion into a monster, and now it's fighting with her new nature.
I mean, that's entirely possible, but it supposedly has nothing to do with the city and nothing to do with the transformation, according to Everlast, because he's seen that happen to a lot of people.
Everlast would, just to specify to make sure you didn't misunderstand him, say, I have never seen this effect be caused by the city itself, no.
But you've seen this effect before.
I have seen things be frozen by magic before, yes.
Is it the hags? It's not the hags.
No, it couldn't be the hags. They do dream stuff.
Has also killed them all.
That
There's
is
that.
very true.
It's just this is a bad Freddy movie. We're all actually asleep.
Uh,
Yeah, Pluzak, or Valine starts to transform. Suddenly she has a glove on.
This isn't due to like any of the wizard guys that we've crossed paths with while we're here, like the dude in the hallway and stuff like that gives you like mind suggestions.
no, he needs line of sight for that, and
Yeah.
I don't see him anywhere.
Mace doesn't know, but he's on the other side of the darkness just staring at you, hoping.
He's like, I finally got one.
He will fail again eventually. As soon as he steps away from that fucking metal one. No, it's not like he would know.
She's not carrying the crown, is she? Who had the crown?
Valine, I don't
Last.
believe is carrying the crown. So the crown, actually, that's a good point. I think Kara technically has the crown. Only because I believe you guys were carrying the crown on the head of the statue, and the
The
statue
crown was on the
lady-
head of the statue, and we
the statue lady
disintegrated
turned
the
to
lady,
dust.
which means the crown is sitting on the floor of Gemini and Marno's
They would
shop.
have. I mean, let's be real. I just didn't think of it at the time. They would have made sure to return that to you since it was technically.
All right, so it's in
Ancillary's
Kara's bag. She's not really grabbing it or
Right.
anything.
You would have it in Kara's possession. Yeah, I would say so. So there's that.
Okay.
Can't we
Okay.
just
So at this point, I want you all to choose one person to roll a history check. I'll let you all.
I have a
discuss who you
plus
do it.
0 to that, so anyone who has higher intelligence than flat should probably
I'll do it.
this.
Mace or Leif steps forward and says
I just put my hand on.
I should
Leif.
not
Leif and
I
hold
should
him
not
back.
do it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna crit fail on this now. I know it.
Okay, wait. Before you roll, Chance has a
Chance
really
can't
good
help you
modifier.
currently. I'm just gonna point that out.
Oh, that is true. Absolutely true. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know that. So
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
right
gonna
ahead.
use my last die,
okay, you're gonna
and
die.
you're gonna get that.
Okay. So you have an extra
So
D8 if you feel you need it, please, Zach.
Okay. Hold on.
A
I'm just
moment where I
looking
wish I
through some
had.
more notes real quick. See if I see something about Valine or
Please
something
take
that
your time.
happened to us.
Take your time. Feline has
yeah,
been a
'cause
character for a long time.
I've gone through
Yeah,
months
just
of notes, and there's nothing that stands out as we are on a time bomb,
Feline
except
has
for
been a
the fact
character for a long time.
I don't like
this
that you
is
say that. And maybe I should start at the beginning.
this is
I didn't
Valine's
keep good
fault.
notes.
This has nothing to do with
Hey,
us.
take.
This
You know
is
what?
something
Take
she
as much
did.
time as you need. I'm gonna step aside and get a drink. You guys take some time. Keep talking. We good. Fred, if you truly wish to, you can roll that. Roll at any time. I'll answer it when I get back. But otherwise, keep chatting amongst
Okay.
yourselves.
Imdra was the first person we met.
I definitely did not take good enough notes
Not in the beginning, no.
for a callback like this.
When was the first time we encountered Valine? It was when we were coming back from the Sunblight area.
I remember
I don't-
her in the snowy thing that we took the whale to.
We first encountered Valine
Oh, I
2
don't know if
fucking
Pluzak
years
would know
ago.
depending on when it happened. Yeah,
Have we been playing that long? It isn't that long. Is it? How long have we been
It
playing?
has been that long,
it
Rob.
has. Yeah.
The note I have for this was session 26, May 19th, 2023.
Jesus Christ, I did not feel like we've been doing this for 2 years. That's
Right?
So is
It's
that
so
was that with
bad to
Pluzak or was
record.
that with Ravnus?
That was with Pluzak,
Oh,
Okay.
because that was after Zardarok was dead, and you were with us when we killed Zardarok.
Zaldarak.
Is this
Oh, is this
Charlemagne related?
Zardarak, our Grand Alpha?
It's just Bluzak walks up to her. It's Zaldarak or Grandalfa.
You answer incorrectly, and you will die.
Why?
Uh,
So this is not like there's a dude in the building that did this. This is definitely like a
I mean, unless the skull can turn invisible and it's been fucking with us from a hole in the ceiling, which I wouldn't put past it at this point. That's when we came up with the code words.
why did we come up with code words?
Because
the
the
hex.
hex could
Yeah.
turn into literally anything, and we
That's
wanted to make sure if we were ever separated. And Rick wasn't there to hear it, so there's no way he knew what the code words were. At first.
Yeah.
Oh. Dun-dun-dun.
That's when I became Pluzak.
And we didn't do anything with like the oh god. I know I'm not helping, but like remember the plays and stuff that we got, like all those kind of cursed items. She didn't have anything to do with any of that.
No.
Yeah.
This isn't what happened to Dragon Kai's wife, right?
No idea.
Where they needed the frost jade flower for it.
That would be like random as hell, but it's I guess a possibility.
What a fucking callback.
Also, Valine wasn't with us when we did that. She was waiting for us in the city when we got back.
Go back and watch the video when we first meet her, and she says like, "In 2 years, I'm going to
okay.
freeze."
So her secret phrase was, "I will overcome my past."
Yes, I just looked at
So,
that.
yeah. So obviously it was something to do with her past is coming back. But I don't remember if she ever told us, and if she did, I didn't write it down.
Whose password was that? Was that Valine's?
Yeah.
Valine's.
I will
I didn't know
overcome
she
my
had one.
past. Yeah. And
Yeah.
mine's penciled in. It's not even a pen. Guess in case she died, I could erase it.
Wow, that's rough.
I don't know why I did it in pencil. Must have been how, Leif drank a lot back then.
Still does.
No, he doesn't. Well, Leif probably does. Maybe he still does. Leif has a problem. Yeah, I don't remember.
I sit down to Leif that probably does. Yeah, he still does. I don't know. What did I miss?
I mean, he drinks a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Drinking fair. Okay.
Yeah, got a drinking problem.
So I wanna throw this out there so you know. So maybe I have an increased ability or a lower DC for history check.
What's going
But
on?
Valim's code phrase was "I will overcome my past," right? So obviously that's key for something happened in my past that Luzak can't remember currently because I don't think I wrote it down.
That's fine. Give me your history check.
If you feel like you fucked it up, I have a D8 for you.
Yeah, well, he has the D8 at this point as like an inspiration. Would you like to use the D8 or you want to run with the 15?
Oh no, we're using D8.
Go for it. Ooh,
Nice.
19. 19's definitely pretty damn good. So, I still kind of want to generate this as organic group chat. So, he and I'll be right back. So, Fred, my dude,
Yes.
my buddy, Pluzak has a strike of inspiration looking at his frozen friend Valine. He thinks back, I guess, thinks back for a bit, and remembers all the time that you spent with Valine when you couldn't join the party for a while, and were planning on stuff, and realize her plan and the reason she hired your party was you were all looking to fight Arl the Frostmaiden, and she had uncovered tell that there might be a magical weapon in this city that could weaken her. Upon arriving here, you all learned there is a Mythalar in the city, and came to learn, I believe she told you at one point, but I haven't looked back this far in a while, a Mythalar can control the weather. And Valine believes that could more than definitely be a useful tool, or believed when she was talking about this, a useful tool against Arl. That is what you would remember. Do you have any questions?
So that's
before we
why
go back
she's
up?
frozen in time?
She is frozen in time. Yeah, just give it to you. She's frozen in time because Gemini and Marino stopped you guys because they wanted you to remember this so that you could factor it in with what you guys are doing. And they didn't want her to give you the answer easily. They like watching you guys squirm.
Okay, so
That's why
the
Mace keeps hearing the
Mythalar.
laughter. Because realistically, they realize that you guys have massively misunderstood what's happening.
But yes, that's very true. I just don't. I guess
How
I don't
can I help?
understand how we get there,
So,
right? Because it's
there
underneath
is-
the
I'm gonna-
spire.
Correct. And it was protected by the force field, which you
Yes.
guys can now pass through.
Oh, we can pass through anywhere on the force field.
You never tried, but I will tell you as a DM answer.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. You've
Okay.
performed the octet. You actually didn't have to do it at that elevator. You could have done it at any point of the force field. The elevator was kind of where the ritual was like designed to take place, but all the ritual does
Yeah.
is let you go through as long as it's performed correctly. And I had the visuals there to help you understand that you were doing it correctly, but
Right.
realistically, that's how it functions. Is it's a ritual that lets you go through the force field,
Okay.
and you guys kind of have your key card at this point. So, or at least Pluzak
Yeah.
would believe you do, and again, I'm going to just tell you upright, you do. So,
So it had nothing to do with her past. Good
it
job,
had to do.
Zach.
It had to do with the fact that she was the one who hired you for that goal of
Yes.
finding that weapon. And even if she was like, if I had to start that conversation with her saying, "Hey, weren't we supposed to
Yes.
find a weapon?" Like, it solves your problem.
Yes.
Gemini
That's the
and
whole reason
Marno
why we
didn't
came to
want
the
that.
city.
Exactly. So I think you're on totally on key with where I'm at. So
Okay.
yeah. Any other questions,
Okay.
or you want to go up and see what we
No,
do?
we can go up.
Yeah. No, I think you see why I wanted to generate this organically. I think it'll be fun. So
Yes.
alrighty, let's see up there. All right,
You
we're
can
back.
be related to
Welcome back.
a weapon, but who knows? We maybe are made of the same material. Who can say?
Right. No, no, that wasn't a question I had whatsoever. I was with it. I completely understood.
It's
I look at
possible we came from the same smelting block.
you could have been the same ores. You know, you both very shiny.
Are you guys
Anyways.
bros?
Just a quick little high five, and
Yeah.
then
If I,
Pluzak, I guess, comes
Did
back
you
from a
guys
little bit of
just
meditation,
become
by the way.
best friends?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So do you guys want to know?
think,
Yes.
Zach. Think.
Oh,
What
okay.
is it?
Okay.
I love you, Fred.
I don't know why we haven't figured this out, but I'm seeing if the clock is right twice a day.
Mm.
Of course, anybody can answer. Why did we come to the city in the first place?
to
kill Oral?
get rid of the
Oral
endless
wasn't
winter.
here. So why
To
did
get
we
rid of
come
the
to the
endless
city?
winter for the Mythalar.
For the Mythalar, because somebody thought it would be a great weapon to weaken Oral.
At this point, by the way, you just watch as all of a sudden Valine falls slack in the chairs, and you just hear, "Oh my God, relief!"
What?
See? We're up here
Pluzak, I love
when
you.
we should be down there. And I'm pointing like towards my feet because the Mythalar is at the base of the spire. And we're at like the top of the spire.
So it wasn't the staff.
It's not the staff. It's not a cursed
Okay,
item.
but you're gonna have to be a little clearer here. Yes, of course, we are not where we might be needed right now, but
So
that
why
has...
did that freeze you?
Yes, why did that happen?
And I would point to Chance and say, "Oh, why don't you tell him now?"
Well, I can, Mace. Thankfully, he's right. Gemini and Marino, they just thought it was more fun to watch you squirm to remember. Valine could have just told you because she hired you for it, and I don't know if I would have remembered, but they didn't want me figuring it out.
Okay, that still hasn't answered anything. Why did it happen?
To make
Because
sure
they
that,
did it.
To make sure that you guys didn't have the easy answer.
Velvet Man and
It was
man,
mostly
woman,
Gemini, to be
boy,
fair to
girl.
Marino, but he also laughed.
Okay,
So Velvet Man. And I look at Kara and I'm like, I'm not sure you should have made that deal.
I mean, to be fair, I asked all of you if you guys wanted to do it or not, and you all kind of said, sure, why not? So we did.
I said, well, we're either gonna die or we're gonna win. And if we die, we're dead.
okay. I
I
see what you're saying.
don't see a differentiation in what I just said. They're the same picture.
But this
They're the
time we
same
have
picture.
dickheads.
Same picture.
We have like mallow-like people that are behind it.
I'm so happy Pluzak did the history check.
There's a reason why I didn't.
No, I just think this is like the best way this could be argued. Of all the characters, this is the best.
All right, so if we're going to...
So before
Yes.
we attack Valine, we go to the Mythalar.
Why are we
Why would
attacking
you
Valine?
attack
Wait,
Valine?
why am I dying?
Oh, before we attack Oral, we go to the Mythalar.
Was that Freudian in some way? Do you hate me now that I'm attracted to you?
Honestly, that's kind of hot.
Actually, I guess maybe is it because I'm turtle now? She realizes that like it's not the revelation of you being female that made her attracted. Has stopped to consider now that she has a moment.
So what you're saying is we still need to go kill the Lich upstairs to get his stuff to go to the Mythalar.
Which is what we're going to do in the first place, anyways.
Well, I mean, we don't have to. I mean, we the Lich is the Lich. Like,
But there's a barrier around the Mythalar that we can't get through.
And
why is
Lich
that?
is not going
Actually,
to allow.
Kluzak's kind of right. There was a barrier around the elevator that got us here too.
But were they the same barrier?
I don't
Or is it a
know.
different
Did we
barrier?
check?
We did not.
Just does like a hand,
I mean-
like a hand wave gesture of like,
You want to fly out there? Is there a hole somewhere you can fly through? Fly back and forth to the barrier anywhere, Kara?
Feline points to the balcony but goes, probably not a good idea.
I mean, I'm okay opening that door.
Not that way. You know,
Are you
backtrack.
sure?
We
Kara's
gotta
very
go to
sure.
the Mythalar first. Do you want to win or do you want to die?
I mean, that's your problem, not mine.
I got my soul saved.
So, the question remains: do we try to find a way down to the Mythalar?
Yeah, we just go
Or-
out the same way we came in.
Well,
Or do we want to kill the Lich and then go to the Mythalar? Or go to the Mythalar, do whatever we need to there, because it might take time,
Because
and then come back and kill the Lich, and then...
the other part of the problem is if it's inside the same barrier, that means that technically Oral can go down to it already.
okay. I think.
Who wants to distract
Let's-
Oral? Stay up here.
Well, Oral is going to keep trying to get in. I don't think there's much distracting that's needed.
Now, before we leave,
Oh, no. She can't get down there because she went through the barrier on the balcony. Balcony's outside the barrier.
That's not true. You watched her pass
Oh.
through the barrier and did not see any sign that she came back through at any point. Is at best what you've seen. You don't
No, but is
know
that-
if that's true is maybe the better phrase than that's not true. But
So,
So the
Everlast?
balcony is
Clarify.
behind the barrier.
you definitely
Everlast?
saw her pass through the barrier in order to reach the balcony.
Yeah, but she was casting a ton of magic or something to get through the barrier.
Correct.
If I
That is
remember
also
correctly.
correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And you
I
have
will
not seen
walk-
her pass back through it.
I will walk up to Everlast. Does
Yeah.
Iriolarthas still control the Mythalar?
Currently, there is no being attuned to the Mythalar. There can be a total of 8.
Is there an easy way down there from here?
Points back to where you guys came.
Um,
okay. Okay.
do you know how long it takes to utilize and change the weather with the Mythalar?
That's a good question. He would know that, and I need to look it up. So give me 1 second. That's a very good question.
So, he is assuring us with absolute certainty that there is no one that's currently attuned to the Mythalar,
Yeah, that's what he said.
which means that even if we try to use it, chances are the Demilich is not gonna notice.
Chance isn't gonna notice either.
Yeah, no, because I'm not gonna tell him.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone will know that we're doing it because
Okay.
Oral's been trying to break through this door no matter what. We haven't been inside here until now. I don't know if she knows that we're actually here, right? So This is what has her attention. I assuming, right? So maybe her attention stops if she starts to feel the weather's changing, and then she comes after us.
I mean, maybe. Can we were we?
So, quick question, quick interjection. Just to answer that question that was asked, how long would it take to change the weather? He would be able to tell you about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
That's specifically to change the weather, though, just so that that's clear.
Yep.
So if we've established that no one's controlling the Mythalar and that Oral, but something's not right here, though. Something's not making sense.
What?
If Oral was able to get through the barrier but not into the building, that either means that the Mythalar is not sharing the same barrier as, the outside barrier, or that the Mythalar is not accessible from outside.
I mean, who knows if that's what she's trying to get? She might be getting the scroll of Tarasque.
I suppose that's a possibility, but unless she explicitly knew about the scroll of Tarasque, I don't know of any other reason that she would come all the way here herself and try to stop it.
She might be trying to get the power of the Ebon leader. Who knows? The Ebon leader, the lich dude,
Iriolarthas.
Iriolarthas, Ebon Star leader.
Fine. You know
I mean-
what? Let's check. Let's just go
I mean,
and
if
check.
it takes 10 minutes to change the weather, who knows how long it's going to take to actually turn it into a weapon to help us. Or I look to Valine. Do we know how we were going to use the Mythalar to assist us outside of changing the weather?
Rick's not here to answer that question right now.
No, I'm here. I'm just trying to make sure I don't interrupt what you guys are saying by laughing or anything. Do we know how the Mythalar might help? She basically would tell you. I mean, we know it changes the weather, and if Arl has spent the last, I don't even know how many years it's been, making the Icewind Dale miserable with snow and ice, there can only be a reason she's been doing that. So, yes, I would say that if we make it sunny, she is going to feel some sort of effect from that. I can't guarantee anything. I'm not a god. But I would bet there is reason behind things, yes.
I mean, you're still alive.
Thanks to you, yes.
Could be.
All I'm saying is, that makes sense to me that if we were to make the sun more sun in a land of ice and snow, that specifically Oral has been forcing in that way for forever, to make her basically more feared and known, to improve her divine spark's power. Like, all this, did none of you understand how gods work?
No, I don't.
I would look at the people that worship gods.
Mace and Kara. Mace looks to
Yes.
Kara, the god he's worshipping.
I'm just like,
I thought this was common knowledge.
Why don't you explain it to them? Because apparently it's not.
A god's only as powerful as their followers. Certainly they have some divine power to them that can't be matched, but the more people that believe in a version of them, the more power they have.
So like,
basically
Uzak
gods
looks
are
at
fairies.
Leif. Uzak looks at Leif from True Blood.
Yeah.
Uzak looks at Leif and goes, "See, I get it now. When you believe in yourself, that's when you really shine."
That's why I keep a bottle of believe in yourself juice on me.
As Leif takes a
all
swig
times.
and Echo appears and gives a thumbs up.
secretly just writing down like, my army of clones will be unstoppable.
They may only survive one hit, but if there is thousands of them, it will not matter.
Their catchphrase
Okay.
will be, believe it.
Oh God.
Believe it. Believe it. And the point.
I actually really
Alright.
like that as a catchphrase for Leif's Echoes. I don't know why. Appears out of
Well-
nowhere. Appears out of a different timeline. Carves someone to death. Believe it. Disappears.
Well, and they can throw themselves in front of
Yeah.
attacks, so they're
Mr.
just
Get down,
teleporting
Mr.
all
President.
over them.
Believe
Yeah.
it. Just dives in the way. What the fuck just happened? Did anyone else see that?
Kara's just like,
What the fuck was that?
believe it.
Wonderful. I love it.
The prayer that is said anytime someone chants something in her name at the end of the statement is
end.
just believe it.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Believe it. So do we want to kill the Lich, Draco Lich that you guys think's over there first, or you want to go down and turn on the sun?
I don't want to leave here without going and seeing if there's anything in that room that Oral could use against us if she gets back into this room before we get back.
Okay.
If there's a scroll, if there's anything, but if we leave and we leave it up to chance that
We're not leaving it up to chance. And I
if
look
we
over at
leave it-
Mace.
it's well, Pluzak's doing my jokes now. What has happened? If we leave anything up to
Opportunity.
opportunities,
You could also say
Uh,
fate. Fate works.
Yeah.
No,
We
that's
don't
that's
know.
a different franchise. We're not allowed to involve them.
We
don't-
haven't said shit about the moon.
Exactly.
we just don't know if we're gonna be back in time.
How else do you think Kara got here, though? Huh?
Okay. So how did we open this thing? To go to the thing that's gonna
Yes.
Kill
I
us
don't
and
think
swallow
I,
us in a
I
black hole?
specifically filled you in on that.
Technically,
Mates.
Valina's sitting on the seat, so
Wait,
that is
no.
actually true. But I'm just going to tell you. Let's be specific, Fred. As far as you guys are aware, some sort of mage with a level of proficiency in a school of magic needs to sit in that school of magic's chair. Much to Kara's point, whenever Valine sat in these two chairs, I guess because she's across two, maybe it didn't work. But if Mace were to sit in the necromancy chair, the illusion chair currently, it would activate.
Yeah.
They know. If you, Pluzak, or Valine were to sit in the necromancy chair, because Pluzak saw this happen, you believe it would also activate.
I can.
Hey.
If we're going by that, I could technically sit in the abjuration chair.
Do
'cause
you
I know
have a
abjuration
cantrip
spells.
for abjuration that you
Oh.
were granted by the goblet, or are you a wizard with a class?
Negative on both. I
Both.
can
Correct, my
definitely,
dear.
but because I'm a ranger, I can use evocation.
Yeah,
cantrips.
but it's not about what you can use, it's about what you are. And Mace
Gotcha.
also would not have triggered any of the seats without the goblet. I'm only
So
giving
I
you that
guess
because you already figured it out. At this
my-
point, so.
question is, and we might have to play this out.
Mhm.
How did Echo come back, or did Echo disappear?
So a door
Echo
opens that
came back
lasts
through the
for a
door.
minute. The echo walked through that door. The door eventually disappeared and then was reopened by Mace, and the echo walked back through the door. I think that
Oh,
answers
yikes.
mostly what you were looking for. So it is possible to go both ways, essentially.
But somebody has to be on the outside here, where this.
That is also correct. I believe Everlast mentioned that Iriolarthas has a way to come back through. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys do, but at least it exists. Whether or not you want to trust that is up to you.
So who's staying here? I guess me, because I can activate it.
I mean,
Kara steps up
I-
to where the door usually appears.
I'd stay, but I feel like I'd be better use in the fight.
How big is the opening?
Let's put it this way: I will let all of you through, even though Valina's size large. I think it's supposed to be a size medium door, like 8 feet tall by 5 feet wide. Valine can squeeze through.
So if I go up a size, that means I can technically squeeze through?
Yes, but if you go up a size now, the Giant's Might effect will only last for a minute, and initiative might not start until you're on the other side of the door, so you don't know how much of that minute will be gone for the bonuses, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm going to
Don't
make
worry.
that judgment depending on how much time you spend getting people through and all that, so I don't want to give you a number.
There's time to prepare yourself once we're in.
Is there? I thought you saw the lich immediately as soon as you went through.
Well, that's because I'm agile as fuck, Metal One. I noticed them after peering over the balcony. We will come in above them. They did notice me pretty quickly, but they were not
Concerned?
directly, they were very concerned, but they were not
Well,
directly
I would be too if I
at
saw
the
you in
open.
my house.
I'm a nice guy. You just leave a little drink out for me when I come by.
Are you like the alcohol version of Santa Claus?
Yes, I'm Whiskey Claus.
He was ready for that. I just want to point that out. Motherfucker was ready for that.
He had that one in the bag.
Absolutely
I'm
did, yeah.
definitely not scrolling through a book right now with one-liners in
Puns.
it.
Whiskey Claus was good, man. That's for
Alcohol
sure.
puns.
Alcohol. How to be funny while being an alcoholic.
Crons.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just concerned we're not going to be able to get out of there if we all go in, right? But I don't want to miss this fight. So do I go with you guys and then in a little bit less than a minute go back through the door?
Wait, what would you be doing
You
here?
know, plan B for me is I just go giant, use the hammer, and smash through the floor.
Oh, we don't know where this goes to.
Yeah.
Did I stutter?
Okay. Okay.
It appears to be the same building, so as long as we can get through a wall, floor, or something, then we should make it out. There is a library in the middle that is down. It's recessed in the floor, one might say. So that would be
Okay.
even closer if it is above us.
All right. Well, I guess then all of us can go through if we want.
Okay, I'm going to phrase it to you guys this way just so you know it's on the table. We can do this one of two ways. You can go through the portal and just, see what happens on the other side, enter initiative when combat starts. Or you guys can choose to enter initiative on this side of the portal, do your rolls, and then you will move through in order of initiative, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, let's do it that way.
That
Let's
sounds
roll
good.
in. Yeah, let's roll and go through.
You want to roll and then go through? Okay.
Yeah, no. Leif is lafetting.
Leave his lafetting.
Pumped. He's fucking pumped.
Like, I get it, but also...
Leif went in there, saw a bunch of dudes, left, just casually walked out. Nothing, he
No
definitely
problems,
wasn't
no problems.
screaming.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
wasn't
not
screaming.
like his echo had trauma that needed to be replaced because of.
Yeah,
At
he
this
was
point,
like,
I just imagine Leif creating a clone, like he's being ripped in half, like you're trying to peel like a sticker out of a fucking page. Just
yeah, he saw
Initiative,
everybody.
please,
He went,
Mace.
bet I'll be back.
Pluzak, you know what, man? You are so amazingly consistent. It's. I rolled low for you. You roll low for you. Initiative, please, Mace. By the way.
yeah,
Thank you, thank you. Oh, another crit. Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, very
All
nice.
right. You're just gonna get a 30, so that you're always first. That doesn't mean there's anything that's between a 20 and 30. It just means that I'm putting you that high so that you're always first. I just want to
A
clarify
likely story.
that. If only. I wish I could roll that high with my monsters.
Interesting he went that high instead of just 22.
So ooh, that's perfect.
I don't know.
Okay.
This is Dimilish. I feel
So
like
at this point, that will be your initiative order, but realistically, we're not in initiative yet. That will happen as you guys enter through the plane. It's more about, so if you want to do free movement actions right now, that's still available.
before, yeah, I think I would like not free movement so much, but since we already rolled initiative, so you can rule it out however you like. But
It's just the initiative I'm going to use once you guys start entering the portal, to clarify, just so you know.
Okay. But I would certainly like to cast Bless.
Yep, totally fine, totally fine.
Before we go in.
Oh, Pluzak, interesting. Hit dice from what?
Short rest? Isn't that what we were doing?
So, did you guys want to? So I currently was not counting this as a short rest. I was going to say it's been about 30. So here's the deal. If you wish to call this the short rest, you can do that, and you can do your hit dice. If you want to call it about 30 minutes of conversation, I'm also game with that. There's a reason I'm doing that. I'm not going to clarify why just yet. But because you didn't specify it earlier, you can make the decision now, but I wasn't assuming that was what you were doing.
I guess the important question is, who needs it?
I could certainly use it. I think it's not like I'm in dire straits, but I'm less than comfortable.
Weren't you basically dead, Liv?
No, I'm not bad.
I healed somebody.
Yeah, and then
that is true. I believe he got healed by Pluzak. I think Kara, you might actually be the worst off in terms of damage. I think you and Mace are both kind of hurt. Pluzak and Leif are okay. Leif could use more health. Pluzak could use more health.
Well, if one of us needs it, like, we should do it. Like, it's not even a question because we're about to go fleet. We're not going to.
Actually, I don't know if Valine got hit by the swords. I think you and Valine both were in the tunnel still, right, Pluzak? And she wasn't damaged by the.
We were barely hit.
Yeah, both of you are doing pretty
by
decent.
Something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I think mostly it's Kara and Mace who need the health more than anyone.
Well, if it is needed, then we take it.
So I guess let's do it this way. Those of you who want to take a short rest, put a 1 in chat. Those of you who don't, put a 2. And that, majority rules. We'll just take it or not. That, I think, is probably the easiest democratic way.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that, but I think we're all about it.
I like that Pluzak gets to vote twice. That's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, I have an echo.
At its finest.
All right, so if we get one more 1, then we're taking it.
That's my echo.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fair.
Interesting.
Vic was like, I'm full HP.
He said, I'm good to go.
That actually helps because that makes it odd again, I think. Do you want to do it for the skeletons, Fred?
Yep.
All right.
Hold on.
Hold on. We're doing it for the skeletons.
Skeleton 1.
I like that one of the skeletons wouldn't know. This is awesome. All right. At this point,
take the short rest.
That's what I was about to say. Pretty clearly, the party is looking for a short rest. I think that's totally cool. Go ahead and roll hit die. Leif, if you want to assemble 1 net in the downtime as well, feel free.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. He's loading it, boys. It's...
Skeleton said no.
He fucking Leifed us. The fractions and the bullshit. Oh, no.
All right. So...
Oh, God. I love you guys. This campaign is amazing.
Do you guys want food that will give you a hit die, well, a D8 that you can regain points? Or do you want to eat the treats that I make every morning to gain temporary hit points?
So you said either an extra D8 or just your treat?
Yeah, the treats I make every morning grant you temporary hit points equal to my proficiency. So that would be a solid 4. Or you'd roll a D8 if I cook regular treats.
I think I'll do the D8. It's a little more reliable, I think.
Okay, so I can
Reliable is
make
not the word. but
8
yeah.
of those,
Well,
and I'm gonna eat one of them. So there's 7 left.
And this gives us temporary hit points, or
No,
No,
this would give you
three.
1d8 hit points to regain during the short rest.
I'm good.
I'll take
Well,
0.
I guess I could have. Yeah, you guys take what you need. I wasn't. I'm good. I'm
Lean is gonna take one.
You can just keep
I'm-
add whatever you need to her sheet, Fred. I trust you on that.
Yikes.
Are you gonna give them to the skellies?
None of the
they're gonna-
skellies
they
need
take a
any
bite
right
and
now.
it goes straight through them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it just falls to the ground.
It falls
It
to the
poops
ground.
out their,
I like that.
poops out their hips.
Oh, crumbling through me bones, crumbling through me bones. I know that's a reference no one will get with me, but I still appreciate it. So
That went straight through me. They say in my head.
actually,
That
Claw
sounded like
might know
the
that
mighty
reference.
bush.
Dude, he got it.
Yeah,
Extra. You get an extra
you
hit
don't know
die.
me.
Extra hit die for free on life.
Everyone's like, "Oh, it's old Greg," and I'm like, "Right, the mighty bush," and they're like, "I don't know what that
that's
is."
not old
And I'm
Greg. You might lose your hit die. Just roll it quick.
like, well, I know, no, I know.
Talking. Shut up.
I'm maxed out. I can't get any more help.
You can give it to someone else if you'd like. I want to reward you for that. You were correct about the show. They did a bit where someone's in the afterlife talking to a Grim Reaper, and he's talking about how when he eats fucking scones or some shit, it crumbles through his ribcage. So
Yeah, no. My issue is everyone knows old Greg, and
yeah,
then when you
that is
say
the only thing people know.
yeah,
from that
when
show.
you say the mighty bush, they're like, "I don't know what that is," and you're like,
It is sad. Yes, I agree.
ah.
There's
You're
so
like,
many
"That's
better bits.
three of the best seasons of my life.
Agreed. Old Greg is a solid like 8 out of 10 from that show. There is
Mhm,
still
mhm.
higher moments.
The jazz one, the big old funky ball of tits, like
Dude, it's so good. Everything is so
Oh,
good. But
heels up inside you, find an entrance where they can.
heels up inside you is definitely a 10 out of 10
Oh.
moment. In my opinion, I agree.
God, he's got the giant lifesavers. Now
Just
I gotta go watch the mighty bush.
that moment of what the fuck is happening? Also, why is this catchy? I hate this.
Or he's like, I'm gonna have to turn my back on you, and he just slowly turns his chair around.
Absolutely. All right.
Oh,
I'm glad that I have
man.
another
My
fan in
bad.
here. That's rare. That's absolutely rare. I make references to that show way too much, and no one gets it. So
Yep.
thank you, Blake.
Yep.
10 XP for Blake. Not true, but I love
Hell
it.
yeah.
Like I said, extra
Honestly,
hit die
these
for
are-
whoever you want to give it to. I think
Oh yeah,
that's fair.
whoever needs that. I don't know between Kara and Mace who's hurting there. I'm good. So
I think I'm okay.
I'm
God.
max. After eating 2 each.
Two
not, I'll
Dickies,
just
yeah.
put
I'm only missing 7 hit points. I think I'm good.
Yeah, it's an
Okay,
extra hit
I'll
die.
pop.
It's free. Who wants it?
it's for
All
you.
right, I'll fucking.
There you go.
And roll it.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
go,
otherwise
Kara.
I just put mine back.
Is it a hit die or a treat?
It is a hit die. There you go.
I'm max health.
Awesome. There you go, Leif. You have helped Kara back for all of the inheriar dice that she has
Look at
granted you.
Look at that.
Oh god, wonderful. Okay, so short rest is done. Are you guys just gonna open the portal and all push through? What's the concept here? I'll expedite it a little. I'll get this fight started. I don't think you'll
Yep.
finish it tonight, but we'll get it started so you guys can kind of get a
Size
layout.
up before I go through the portal.
You what before?
I'm going to at least size up before I go through the
You
portal.
can size up one time. That is totally fine. You'll have to reach next turn if you want to size up one more time.
Yep.
Anyone else? Anything?
Well, at that point, then I would certainly cast the bless.
Okay. So go ahead and bless whoever you're blessing.
So I think I'm going to bless Kara, Pluzak, and Leif.
Okay. So let's do this. Kara.
You're doing icons? Okay.
I'll put an icon on Kara. Pluzak, Leif, put that same icon on yourselves, please. The three of you can know that you are blessed that way. Like I said, I highly doubt that we will finish this fight tonight. Chris, I know you got to go to bed, so we'll call it.
Like
Oh,
30
but I don't
minutes.
have. I don't know if I have work tomorrow.
Wait, what?
What? You got fired already?
No, the fucking
Oh.
nor'easter, and I work outdoors.
That's fair. They might
Oh.
cancel it. Regardless, I'll still try and get you off by 9:30. Hey, you know what I mean.
That was weird.
Uh,
Where?
he
Was
takes
that
a while.
Blaine?
He takes a while. Okay.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm
I
going to
get
enter
it.
us into
It's-
initiative as long as everyone is.
I
Did we
am
already
going to
roll that?
cast
Pluzak's got one.
Sanctuary.
On yourself.
Yeah, we did roll initiative already.
You
Yeah,
did.
we
Yeah,
did.
you're good.
What a creature makes an attack, casts a spell, deals damage to another creature. No, I guess I'm not going to cast it.
My net, Rick. Do I need
yes,
to do
you-
anything for you?
No,
Or can I
just
have it?
take 50 feet of rope off. I know you've got so much it doesn't matter.
Okay, so now I'm only down to 762.
Right. So plus 1 net minus 50 feet. There you go.
Okay, I didn't know
think
if I had
that's
to
fair.
roll anything.
No, you're good.
And also, it's not that Chris takes a long time. It's just that you care.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that. We doing that, Fred?
Yeah, on myself.
Aberration / faith fiend undead.
I'm assuming it's undead.
Several benefit disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay, make a mark of your choice that represents protection from good and evil. I will probably forget. Just keep reminding me. And I will probably have to have you roll that multiple times throughout the fight just to remind me of the abilities. Just keep track of it. I trust you on it. Charmed, frightened, possessed. Yeah, that's probably a very good call, Fred. Okay, so we will enter into initiative truly. Mace, it is your turn. Everyone, I'm assuming, is kind of in their position currently. The door is closed. No one has opened it, so we are entering into initiative, top of the turn order with Mace.
Okay, great. I'll be
we're
the
just-
one to open it.
We're just rolling. We're rolling in here, right? And just everybody. We're just gonna try and figure out how to get out.
Yeah, so I'll just go and open the door.
Alrighty.
Yep, Leroy
Then-
Jenkins, I think they call it.
So the door
5 feet.
definitely opens as you sit in the chair, Mace. You haven't taken that in action, so if you want to dash and make it through, you definitely can do that. Or you can wait for everyone else. That's ultimately up to you.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay, so you can dash. You should see to the right of the room. I assume everyone has already noticed it, but there is another room. Put yourself anywhere
Yeah.
within 5 feet of the white rectangle.
Okay, gotcha.
Alrighty. So, Mace, as you go through, I'm going to tell you now, sound does not traverse to the other side, and this is what you would see. For you,
Oh, great.
give me 1 sec. I got wrong tab. Where is his study? There we go. This large chamber has lain undisturbed for centuries. You can tell by the amount of dust laying around. On the upper level, all around you, are tables covered with wizardly paraphernalia. A soft groaning emanates from a shadowy, door-sized rectangle along the curved northern wall. Staircases to the east and west descend to a lower part of the room, where a sunken library is situated in a 20-foot wide, 10-foot deep circular pit. A ladder running along a circular track inside this hole allows easy access to the many books and scrolls on its shelves. I will tell you that's not actually directly viewable from where you are. We're just going to give it to you. It's in the room. Leif had to find it. I'm just laying a little more groundwork. Just so you are aware, around you currently sit 3 relatively familiar figures, each one staring at you with a singular hideous eye. And floating about 60 feet near the ceiling in the middle of the room is a human skull with wispy arcane symbols floating around it. So that's what Mace kind of comes into. That should hopefully help you understand what's in front of you here as well.
Yep. I mean, I guess that's all I can do, so...
Absolutely.
No.
I guess you could technically move a little farther. I think you only moved like 40 of your 60, but that's up to you.
Oh, you are correct.
So if you want to, you can even technically duck back through. You have the movement. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. Nothing's close enough, but it's up to you whether you want to try.
Yeah, I think I'll move up to here. We'll do that.
Ah, okay. Cool. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Cool. Valine actually goes next. So Pluzak, what are you thinking for Valine?
She's going through.
Going through.
5,
Pop her on in.
10 years.
15, we'll say. To step out of it.
15.
Yep.
She sees all the baddies.
Yep. Same thing Mace saw, for sure. Good positioning. Anything you want her to do?
I guess we're gonna do some melee attacks since we're up here.
Alrighty.
This one here on the left.
Alright. Absolutely.
So she has 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw.
Yep. Does not quite hit.
Oh, it's under Dirt Force. Okay, that's why I'm like, what? There we go. See? You just change it to Valine
No,
and you
listen,
get the numbers.
You are 100% correct, because I do that in Claw's campaign all the time. I'll roll as myself, it's like 8, and then I roll as my character, and it's like 18. I'm like, yeah, there you go, that's the difference, right? So 13,
So
absolutely.
13 slashing damage for Valine here.
Yep, definitely hits good. Anything else? Bonus action or anything?
I think she really has any.
Yeah, unless she has a spell. I
Nothing.
don't think she does, but
Not that I really see.
okay, no problem. Then Kara.
Get through the portal
Okay.
and
Do this just to
where do I
make
want
it
to
a
be?
little more. We'll do this.
Now I'm putting myself in disadvantage by standing here, but it's not like I have much of a choice. Gonna just dogpile on this one.
Sorry, 1 second, Kara. Before you do an action, Pluzak, Valine would have technically moved her skeletons on her turn. Does she leave them on this side of the portal?
Oh, okay. I was thinking that Bluzak was controlling them all.
Valine has the red, Pluzak has the blue in my mind, and if you guys are separate on turn order, I'm going to actually give you the she has hers, you
Okay.
have yours. So
let's do 5, 10, 15 gets me in the hole.
okay. How many of them are you trying to move through at once?
Oh, okay. You wanna have them as like individual.
They will be
5-foot
on the other
squares?
side of the portal, yeah, because we're going to run out of room here at some point, and I kind of want to make that visible. So I'll start copying them. So they'll step out here. How many are you going to try and send through? Like I said, like Valine is definitely conscious enough that she can, decide how many come with her. But
How many we have? Leif, myself, and my skeletons. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to send all of. We're gonna do 4 of hers.
4 of hers, okay.
So we're gonna leave 1 back.
Well, let me move Kara out of the way so you can put them down before I actually come through.
No, you're good. You're good. Kara, I see what you're saying.
I can't go that far anyway.
No. I see what he's saying though. So Kara would have waited for them to all come through. Okay, so I'm gonna put a bunch down, and then I will give you the control over them. Give me 1 second. Make sure that. All right. So controlled by, yes. Controlled by, I think because I copied them. Okay, so you should be able to control all the ones with red dots. If you want to move where they come in, feel free.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So anything you want to do with them before we step up to Kara?
Yeah. So sword attack on the left one first.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Bow attack from the top one
Okay.
to this left one.
Okay.
Nope. Bow attack from the other top one to the one next to Mace.
Okay. Just a quick question. The first 2, is there a reason there were 2 from the first one?
No, 1 from each. Sword attack and a bow attack.
Right. He has 4 rolls right now on my screen.
Oh, I didn't roll damage for the first one.
Oh no, you did. Sorry, I misread what the 4 was. I misread that. Might be. So you're good. 1 more roll for me.
Oh yeah, D6 plus 2.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah, you did it. I missed it. That was you good.
Yep. Melee melee from the last guy to the one next to Mace.
Definitely. You're good.
That
Go ahead
hits?
and roll damage on that one. Yep. And that's the next
Yes.
to Mace. Damn, good damage. All right. Yes. So skeleton's doing some work. Kara, at this point, you can move through.
That 40 arrow up, is that a 40-foot vaulted
To
ceiling?
clarify, on that upper balcony, it is 40 feet to the ceiling. On the lower area, it is 60 feet to the ceiling.
Okay. So Kara would come through, and because I don't think I can occupy the same space as that other
You
skeleton,
can't
I will
end your
take
turn there, no. Yeah.
I will take flight.
Okay.
Mhm,
So you're trying to fly above that thing?
Yes.
So at some point you would leave the range of both of the Nothics there. Are you willing to do that?
If I go 5 feet up, just
You
so
can't
I
go 5 feet up because that would still occupy the same space as the 5-foot high skeleton. You can go
so
10
I have
feet
to
up,
go 10 feet high.
which would
But
put
what I
you outside the range of the Nothics, which again allows it's just opportunity for both of them. That's all I'm saying. Just make
the
sure you
answer
know.
is yes.
Okay, totally fine. Just wanted to make sure it was clear before you did the action.
Yeah.
So let's put. Are you only going the 10 feet up, or are you trying to end higher than that?
I'm only going the 10 feet up currently because I still want to make attacks.
What the fuck? Hold on. That's not how I meant to have that.
I mean, once you're in the air, you can go pretty much anywhere.
I still got to be within range of at least 20 feet.
Oh, no, that's true. Getting real fucking
so
crowded.
10 feet up for Kara. Nothics will both swing as you leave the range. Give me 1 second.
1.
AC is 19, Kara?
21.
21. Okay, one will miss you, the other will hit you. For 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then you are able to fly yourself up there. Yep.
I will attack the one that is next to Mace.
Okay.
First attack. That's from Bless, so that's a 20.
Okay. Damage?
Oh,
I said okay, I don't know if it came through. Alright, so we're doing Hunter's Mark.
24.
Are you Hunter's Marking him?
No, that was Giant Smite.
I see Hunter's Mark and Giant Smite. So
I don't know why that was clicked. So we got to take
we
out.
lose a 6
was,
from Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. So it's 18.
So 12 and 6, 18. Yes. Okay, just making sure I'm reading it right. Okay, definitely. Good hit still. Anything else, Kara?
Second attack is a 14.
Will not quite hit. No.
Okay. That's gonna be me. I'll fly up another 10 feet, so I'm at a total of 20, just so none of these things can hit me with melee attacks.
Okay. Delete that. Alright, 1 second before we go to the next turn. Okay. Kara, Valine, and Mace. I need all of you to please do me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh god.
14.
You both get. Oh no, actually, just Kara gets my bonus.
So Kara's a
So
14.
She's 20 feet away.
Valine is a 17.
My aura is.
Yeah, what's your aura? 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kara's
10
too
feet,
high,
yeah.
I believe. She's 20 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just Mace, which you already have the aura with the plus 10. So Mace fails, Kara fails, Valine succeeds. So, give me 1 second. Do a roll. Okay, so I need Kara and Mace Kara and Mace, both of you please reduce your hit point maximum by 10.
Oh yeah.
If that removes
This seems
HP, it
familiar.
removes HP.
How much?
10
10.
points of HP, and it
Okay.
is removed from your maximum. You will not be able to
Okay.
restore that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then it is the next person's turn. So, this thing. So this black square suddenly starts to move. It's going to slide itself over to... Oh, shit, hold on. It's not moving for me very well. There we go. It slides itself under everyone and tries to end itself under the space below Mace. Mace, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw, please.
You have bless.
I do?
Did you bless yourself?
Oh, you didn't give yourself bless. Never mind.
No, he
No.
didn't. Yeah.
What a nice guy. Gave it to everybody else. I could have rolled higher with my Constitution save.
Dex save, yeah?
Bless.
Dex save, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Nice.
So at this point, I need you to, I'm just going to shift you, actually. So you are kind of forced out of that space as you feel that your feet start to kind of be sucked into this black demiplane, and you just kind of jump out of the way to the next available space. You can, actually, if you wish, you could move to south of Kara. You can either be here or you can be here, essentially.
Okay. Can he be underneath her?
Yeah, he could be here. I'm not going to let him immediately get try and move flanking. He's got to be in a less than advantageous space. But do you want to go north or south, I guess is the question. And let me put you to front so that you can move yourself easier.
I mean, I'm airborne by 20 feet. He could
Oh, that's
technically be
true. Actually, that's
underneath
fair.
me.
That's
So
what
he
I
could
was
be
saying, yeah,
here,
underneath
here, or here. Your choice, Claw, of the 3 spaces.
So where again?
You can be here, here, or here.
I'll be. I can't do anything there. I'll be here. I'll be where you put the menu just yet.
Okay. Yep. Totally fine. That will be its turn, I believe. Yes. Actually, it's going to just kind of slide up the wall a little bit and just kind of be out of range for now. And then we go to the skull. Actually, at the end of its turn, it will do something, or something will happen, I should say. Give me 1 second. Nope, never mind. Nothing will happen at the end of its turn. This thing now will take its own turn, and I need another Constitution saving throw from Mace, Kara, and Valine. And actually, technically, all of the skeletons, I believe? Yeah, each creature. So Constitution saving throw from each of the skeletons as well that are in the room.
That's better, I guess.
Okay, so...
Lean. I'm not gonna roll because I'm not gonna roll my bless on Valine. Because I'm assuming
so
19 passes.
16 from Mace, 14 from Kara, 19 from Valine, and then start rolling the skellies when you get a sec.
Yeah, it's gonna go left to right. So
yeah,
starting at the one on the far left.
totally. Okay, 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 okay.
Get fucked, guy. One's toast.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so, Mace, Pluzak, your first 2 and your last skeleton, and Valine are all okay.
Oh.
Kara and the 3rd skeleton drop to 0 hit points.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
what?
Mace. Actually, everyone who succeeded, you are all frightened currently of the skull.
Okay.
So Kara drops to 0 hit points.
I don't think I am.
If you're immune to frightened, then you're not. Yeah, of course. Actually, Pluzak, that is correct because of the staff. Yes. The 3rd skeleton dies. Kara, you also drop to 0 hit points. You're in death saves.
Okay.
And that's currently where we're at.
Did you
So,
Kara was too high to receive your aura claw.
The power word kill.
No,
No,
not
it
quite.
couldn't have been.
Something a little different. At this point, it is Leif's turn.
look out below.
Yes, so
Easy.
Kara will fall to the ground. That's fair. I think that's technically the skeleton that dies. So it dies underneath Kara to begin with, but she will
No,
also
skeleton
crush
that died moved down to the bottom of the screen.
Did it? Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because
okay. I got you.
if you
So the one below
left or right.
Kara, then. Kara, your size large. You're falling from 20 feet. Give me a
Yep.
dex saving throw from the skeleton below Kara, please, Fred. Claw, dex saving throw from you as well. You are both frightened, so I believe that's disadvantage. I
What is
might
it?
be wrong on that. Just double check that.
Chicken.
Take fall damage, so.
Frightened.
That's true, Kara, but I'm only gonna have
Yep.
it be one of your hits, but it's not gonna matter as much for you, or as much for you anyway.
Yep, ability checks are disadvantage.
Yes. So then,
Okay.
Mace and the skeleton, both of you, please do disadvantage dex saves.
I mean, I'm pretty sure 5 is gonna fail anyway.
5 will fail. Yes.
Not bad, but
Okay, so
totally
Mace, you managed to dodge back up to this original square that you were in, safely free of Kara falling from the sky. I guess technically you could also choose to fall here or here, your choice if you want any of the three. The skeleton below Kara will not get out of the way. We're going to do the 2d10 of Kara's fall damage, or sorry, 2d6, not d10s. 2d6 of Kara's fall damage.
Snake eyes.
This is, ooh, wow, weird, there it goes.
Snake
So
eyes.
the skeleton will take 6 damage. Kara, you will also take 6 damage, but it's just one instance of damage, so it's one tick on you on failed. I think the party watches you fall; they know that happens, so it's not necessarily going to be a bad thing for them to, or it's not detrimental for them to know that. Death saving throws from this point on for you, if it reaches that point, will be at GM roll. And that puts us on the next turn, which is Leif.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait till Leif goes in there.
All right.
Leif
Let's go
comes
check
in.
What the
on
fuck?
Let's
I'm
see.
out.
Well,
I'm out.
we're about to see. So go ahead, Leif. What are we doing?
The soup is bad.
All right, so
Oh, what fucking
got
outright
them.
decked me.
we're just gonna
Trying to think of what
Wait.
spell kills people on fail.
Okay. We're
Other than power word kill.
gonna come in.
I'm
here.
just gonna be straight up. It's not a spell.
We're gonna come in here.
Yikes. It's an ability. Fuck.
Come in here.
Might as well be the spell.
I don't know. It depends on certain
Seems
factors.
fun. Seems fine. Okay. All right.
So Echo comes through.
You
and
just
moves to
step
there.
over Kara's
Comes through and
body
moves there.
laying on the
I just
ground.
kind of. I got. Oh god.
Yeah,
oh
you
god.
move around a giant inert Kara corpse for sure.
Oh god. Okay. It's not great. It's not great.
Echo, you know what to do.
Definitely come in and just see all this, and I'm like, I told you guys about the shadow thing. Oh Jesus. So I want my Echo to have a laser rifle. If
Okay.
that means I bonus action again. I think he would have come in.
I
with
don't know
one
that you specified, and I always
I didn't.
assume that your Echo comes in with a great sword if it's not
sword.
specified.
Yeah, so that's I can bonus.
Yeah,
it
just
onto-
resummon him is not a big deal.
Mm.
If you're putting him there, though, keep in mind it's disadvantage with the rifle. Unless it's
Right.
shooting at something that's not within 5 feet of it.
It's
Sorry to clarify.
not shooting at the creature between
And
us.
you wouldn't get advantage with your guy.
You will not have advantage on any melee attacks if it has the rifle as well. That's fair. Yes.
All right, that's fine. I'll be okay.
Just making sure
Okay.
it's clear. That's all.
Well, yeah, because All right, so we're going to laser rifle old skull boy here.
Go for it.
We're gonna give him a little schmack plus. I mean, if that doesn't hit, I also have D4.
Does
So
not
it'd be
hit.
19. 19 would hit.
Does not. No.
Well, that's great. We're gonna try again. 24.
Okay. 24 will hit.
27.
27 will also hit. Yep. Yep. You're pretty good on
And
that
we're
front.
gonna hit him for 13.
So the 19 didn't hit the skull. Is what you're saying.
Correct.
Yes, that's what he told
Oh
me.
boy.
And this is radiant. Okay. So 13.
Yes.
Okay.
We will laser rifle again.
Okay.
13.
Not
there's no way I
gonna
can-
do
yeah.
much. 17, not gonna do much.
And then
To be fair, this is a size tiny target, I believe. So it's tough to hit. Tough to hit in the distance with a laser rifle. You're shooting at something that's like basically a foot by a foot, something like that. 2 feet by 2 feet at most. Actually, no, 2 feet by 2 feet would almost be near and on small. So yeah, it's like a foot by a foot. This is not one of the echoes you should cap, is what I'm saying.
right. Yeah. No. Yeah.
He's trying his hardest. He's doing the best he can. Anything
No.
else, Leif? I think that's pretty much all you can do. But if you want to say anything,
Yeah.
of course.
I think I'm good. I am
You-
gonna be like, oh, the soup is bad, even though I mean we all know that Pluzak can't hear me.
And we all know the soup is terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point it goes to the Nothics. They are going to swing.
That was just the skull the whole time? Yikes.
And actually, that's fair. I should look at the skull quick one more time on the end of Leif's
No,
turn.
no! I'm so sorry, guys.
That's a fair point. Thank you, Pluzak, reminding me of the stuff I should be doing. I think at this point it's just going to do... I need everyone in the room. So Valine, Leif, Mace, Leif, Echo, and all 4 of the skeletons. Please do a con saving throw.
Ooh.
Me, Echo.
Do I automatically fail this?
You would, but it's not going to do anything to you.
Oh, but then +4s.
At least it
plus-
won't.
must
It
be
won't cause
like a mental
a
effect.
a negative mark on your
Mhm.
saving throws. I
Yeah.
should say, Kara.
Okay, so but
Okay,
then I need.
so
No, wait.
here we go. So Leif is an 18. Valine
Plus-
is 17. Oh, you're rolling.
plus
Go ahead. Another 4.
1.
Okay, so 19,
Yeah.
17,
That's for me.
27.
Oh, that's right. Couple less.
Yeah, if you want to
Oh,
roll
I'm
bless.
10 feet within Mace, so what's...
You also have a
his
+6
modifier?
for all of those. Yes.
Oh, then
Yeah,
I
so
have
+6 I'm
Okay.
assuming is good.
So, everyone except for the last skeleton should pass.
The last skeleton is within 10 feet of Mace,
Yes, so,
so
is that
he
a
should
14,
get the aura.
correct?
Yeah.
It's +6, so it's 14, correct? I believe that one will... double check it. That one fails, yes. So that specific skeleton will have its hit point maximum reduced. If it removes HP, it removes HP by 10 points.
Skeletons even have
Okay.
10 points?
Yeah, they have HP. It's like 13 or 14.
Yep, 13.
So that's the end of Leif's turn. The Nothics go. One of them is going to attack the skeleton next to Valine here. One of them is going to attack Valine herself. One of them is going to attack Leif and Leif's Echo. They both have they all have multi-attack, I should say. So it will be the skeleton first. Skeleton gets
AC 13.
I was about to say skeleton gets hit by 13 question mark. So that would be yes. It is 8 hit points. It misses the other attack. For the one on Valine, it will miss with an 11 and miss with a 13. The one on Leif and then Leif's Echo. Leif, it definitely misses you. It will also try and hit your Echo, but your Echo kind of deflects it with, or I should say, steps back and dodges it. It's a little short on the AC of your Echo. So that's all the Nothics can do, and then we go to Pluzak's turn.
Okay. Who's X? 5, 10 in the hole. Pops out.
Yep, absolutely.
15,
And I
20.
will make sure that you are also in front of the portal, just in case. All right.
See Kara laying there on the ground,
Yep.
and I am going to critically hit her with my moon sickle.
Stomp her out.
Wonderful. Okay, Pluzak. You most certainly critically hit
Question.
Kara. So, Kara, you would drop to true death at this point. What's the question?
Because I'm dropping to true death, does this undo the hit point reduction?
No.
Okay.
That's removed on long rest usually, or spell.
You are at 0 and fully dead at this point, though. So Kara's fully dead. Anything else, Bluzak?
Bluzak's gonna say, I killed the biggest one.
Okay. Anything else on your specific
And
turn?
then,
Because you have your
yeah.
skellies afterwards, of course.
Yeah, there's no room for him.
Yeah, you could probably fit 2 underneath, like basically the 2 squares that are left and right on the portal. Yeah, at that point though, that's probably all you could fit. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to
I will
copy that bad boy.
fucker and paste him, and we'll put 1, and I will put him on front. Okay. Anything you want to do with them?
They are going to. Left one is gonna shoot an arrow at the left
Leftmost nothing.
Minar, if I remember. Sure.
17 will hit. Yep. Okay.
4 damage to him. The other one's gonna hit the other one on the opposite side next to Leif.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
All right.
Yep. I don't understand this game, man.
Definitely. Listen, you just needed yourself some minions, okay? Pluzak.
I did.
Pluzak doesn't do the work himself. I think that's a beautiful design. So that's 8 damage total between the 2 of them. Wonderful hits, absolutely. The one that is next to Leif is definitely past bloodied. Seems like he'll probably die from another good hit or 2. Not necessarily from the skeletons, but you believe like a Leif hit or a Kara hit. And that will put us back at the top of the turn order, assuming you don't have anything else, Pluzak.
No, that's it.
And that is where we will call it for tonight, I think.
No!
So you guys are just kind of, in the middle of this combat. You know what's happening. If there's anything you guys kind of want to try and plan before next time, feel free. And yeah, that's it for now. Any questions?
Okay.
Question.
How much HP does the Lich have?
HP? It's got HP. It's got
Yeah,
HP, and it's got lots of
numbers.
time to make more HP back.
It's only been hit once, so
Yeah,
or twice.
Yeah, I was just wondering how many times I have to hit this.
and we'll see.
A lot.
You will see.
So I have a bite and a claw attack
With Valine?
with Valine.
Yes.
Can I use a bite attack and then shove?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm
Honestly,
shoving
I
this
think
guy so you
technically
guys
by
know
nature of
this
how
guy off
she was
the platform.
designed,
Off the spot, yeah.
her multi attack comes from Leif, right? Because Leif
Yeah.
can substitute either of his attacks, I would say even if she wants to substitute a shove for the bite, like if you have a reason to substitute on either front, it's multi attack. It's just that she has one of each by nature of how she exists. So however you want to break that down, I think is fine. Grapple or shove or whatever on either front.
Fair enough.
And then let's
Cool.
put, just so that Kara, let's see, is there a good death icon for Kara? We got any skulls in here?
Already have the skull
You
icon
already got
on
it
her.
on, yeah. I just can't see it under the Skelly's red dot. Beauty. That'll be fun to come
Nice.
back to. We'll see how you guys recover from here. I think it's very possible
Absolutely.
for you too, but at the same time, it might be very difficult. So we'll see
Fucking
what happens.
I mean-
killed by the goddamn demi-lich.
You did,
I can get
and it might
Kara
happen
up.
again.
It should be
We'll
okay.
see what happens.
I
The question
killed
is,
Kara.
Yeah, technically you died to Pluzak, not the not the
Mallow,
Demi-Lich.
Mallow would love this. Mallow would just be like, Kara's dead.
Well, that's the
Kara's
sad part,
dead.
right? The one player who was literally more than willing to kill his teammates, and now it took too long for the mechanic to come into play for him to actually.
The first time it was actually within his ability to do so, he felt guilty and didn't want to do it.
Yes, that's right.
That's fair. But it is one of those things where as it became more well known to the party and like the effect became more understood, I do feel like Mallow would have been like, "Hey, so first time of you dying, can I just like eviscerate your corpse?" Oh god. But wonderful, guys. I hope you had a fun night because this was again, all of these sessions since you guys came to the city have been just like 10 out of 10s for me, but in particular, this one was super fun, just trying to see you guys like figure out what I knew you had forgotten,
Oh, and it was so
That
obvious
was-
too.
Well, once you
I
think
wouldn't say
about
that
it,
was
but it's not obvious in the
forgotten.
terms of it's been like 6 months since you were given that goal, like.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
as a
wouldn't
DM,
say
I was sitting there going, I know they don't remember this, so I'm just going to see what they think if they remember it.
that was Valine's goal. Our goal was to just take out Oral.
Well,
Well,
it
at least
was
my goal has always been to take
Yeah,
out
but-
Oral.
right,
I'm
but it was
zero
the
track
reason
minded
that
on
the party came to the city. It was still something you were
Yeah.
aware of, right? So
Yeah. Multiple times we discussed it too, as to coming out here and whether we should do it or not, because we're like, it's all the way out there though.
Well, and to be fair, it's still something that you don't have to. If you guys do this fight and you truly think that it's best to just go straight for Arl, feel free. I actually, it's one of those things I've designed, kind of the future of what you
Mechanism
do
for us
based
to have.
on. It goes. I have it set both ways. There's a reason that you to go to the Mythilar if you want to, but if you truly believe that you don't want to, if you think you can handle Arl, then just go fucking gank her ass. Like, you're a strong party.
To be
I wouldn't put it
fair,
past you. It's all up to
Given
we almost killed her before.
you. Did.
given the track record so far, I think we're not gonna be able to go straight for her right after.
Who knows? All I'm saying is, you at least are aware of all options at this point. And by all options, actually, you've already taken one of what I saw available, because, like, it was 3 in my mind. You had go straight for Arl, look around and or go for the Mythilar, or go for this room and see what's going on with the Demi-Lich. And you guys definitely chose the Demi-Lich option at this point, so balls deep in his study.
You know what's great?
What's great?
After we kill the Demi-Lich, turn on the Mythilar, whatever,
Yeah.
and make it sunny. If the sun comes out, we can summon the comet and the Tarasque at the same time.
So,
So the
I will
comet
point
and
out, you
Tarasque
have
come
to
out and-
still see the sky to summon the comet, but yes, you can do that once you get there. Yeah. Because it's clear, 100%. You got to get outside, but you can, yeah. So Pluzak sits there and opens the scroll of the Tarasque and summons that, and then Kara summons the comet and kills the
I've
Tarasque,
already
and everyone
claimed
reaches level
dibs
20. I
on
get it.
that
It's cool.
scroll. I still plan on releasing it on the island.
Oh, God. Well, you have a potential, since I would say at this point, when Kara was flying in the air, she definitely would have seen that the circular pit at the bottom fit the description that was very much shared
Library.
with the location of the Scroll of Tarasque. Yeah.
I do find it very interesting that there is never more than one Tarasque at any given point in time
Yeah.
in any world.
Yeah. It's definitely a strange kind of trait, but I kind of get it. Like, for
I mean,
quote-unquote,
yeah.
like world balancing, I guess. But like,
The thing is, I mean, I don't know how you like feel about it, but I feel like, especially now with modern rules and like new like subclasses and items and whatnot, is the Tarrasque still the threat that it used to be?
oh, absolutely not. I mean, honestly, even this campaign, I think this campaign was designed to be a lot more difficult than it has been for you guys. And part of that is I haven't been running it where like the survival element is as big. But part of it is also like, honestly, the Echo has solved 3 or 4 puzzles for you guys that otherwise would have
Oh,
been
yes.
like were designed to be much more difficult, is a better way to say it. Like the even just the gem in the area before the session before this one, where Leif could summon the Echo on the other side and shoot the gem. Basically, that was supposed to be like you guys had to figure out to make loud noise and then figure out a way to make a loud enough noise. That was kind of the only solution the book actually offers. It offers AC and everything for the gem if the party finds a way to the other side, but the way I read it, it was kind of like, yeah, the party's supposed to figure out during the fight that the noise can interrupt it, and then find a way to do that, and then get to the other side, and then destroy it to permanently diffuse it. And then here comes Leif with his Echo, just like, yeah, but this exists through time, not space, so it's on the other side now. And it's like, fair enough, that's how the class works. So you're spot on. The game has kind of evolved, at least in my opinion.
Well, and Echo Knight is critical role
Yeah, true.
subclass, right?
True.
So it's outside of the regular parameters of D&D.
Absolutely. But even
Yeah.
things like Misty
Yeah.
Step, I think Misty Step wasn't as prolific back when they designed this campaign. And there's definitely a question to
For
be
sure.
asked about, in terms of the rules as written on how that spell worked. Like, technically, I think Misty Step should have worked. I called it wouldn't because I wanted to see the party try and figure it out
Do
a
the
different
puzzle,
way. But
yeah.
that was more, I think technically rules as written you probably could have. But, like, at the same time, I really don't think that spell was. It's like Silvery Barbs being a spell now. Like, I don't think that shit was written with that in mind. Does it truly destroy the game? No, by no means. But does it make things a lot easier? Yeah, it really can. You know? So, definitely fun, though. And I've loved watching everything you guys have done. Like, this last chapter has just made the whole campaign so much better for me. You guys have truly taken your characters to kind of their extremes, and you're making wonderful choices, and the stuff that I've been able to throw at you, and I've been like laughing so hard. It's been great. So I've really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have too.
Yeah.
No, I think this whole cave has just like dialed it up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because like we're in it, or we know the end is near, or what it is, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just almost like continuous action the whole time. You know, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
we do RP a lot, but like we have to be on edge the whole time. It's kind of like when we're running through the 10 towns and the blizzard was going on with Oral, right? You know, like shit was chasing us the whole time, and it was
Right.
just like on edge.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I've loved it. I loved every second. And honestly, it just comes down to the choices you guys have made, and the characters that you guys have developed have just been so fun.
I think that really contributes to a story, you know, like regardless of how like detailed or well a campaign is written, you know, pre-made or otherwise. I think the characters really shape what is the essence of the game.
Right. I agree. Well, and actually, like
And
in a meta stance, that's why I designed Gemini and Marno the way I did, where one of them kind of represents the DM versus the other representing the players, because I feel like these worlds don't exist without those two almost at odds forces. I feel like, you know, like I definitely don't think that anything that's happened here would have been anywhere near as fun without, you know, you guys choosing what you did and like truly making this campaign yours. So I really appreciate all of you.
absolutely.
It's been so much fun.
It's been great fun to see everyone else like really grow into themselves in a way.
Yeah, honestly, absolutely.
I'm just.
And I cannot wait to see how you guys progress here, because again, you got to finish out this Demi-Lich, and whether you go to Oral next, whether you go to the Mythilar, like all those choices will really very significantly define how this campaign ends, and I can't wait to see it.
That's if we make it
That'd be
through
fun.
this room.
True, you might all die.
Yeah.
I will tell
Yeah.
you though that even if you do mostly die, there's potential for it not being an issue. There's been kind of a mechanic this whole campaign that has not been necessary yet, that if that happens, will come into play. So we will see.
Shoot.
That's where we become the Powerpuff Girls.
I guess basically what I'm saying is, don't feel nervous in the interim, in the sense that if the party does wipe, there's, you know, always plans.
Yeah.
Things will happen.
We'll see.
But at the same time, this might be one of the more dangerous fights
happen.
you've been in, so we'll see.
Didn't we fight a dragon?
This might be
Shut
one of the
up,
more
Dragon.
dangerous fights. The dragon, to be fair,
I stand by my
Yeah.
statement.
to be fair, the dragon you fought was a fake, like a artificial. That's the term I'm looking for. An artificial dragon. It wasn't a true dragon, but at the same time, yeah. All that is mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Although that is a great question, Blake, because honestly, yes, you did.
Okay. I'm gonna hop off now.
Absolutely,
I'll see
Kala.
you guys
Have a good night
next
and a
time,
good week if we
and-
don't catch up with you, man.
Yep. I'll be seeing you around.
All right.
I-
bye. I also have to go. Today
Absolutely,
is my 1-year wedding anniversary.
Ooh, well, wish your wife well. Thank her for letting you play with us and be the fantastic player that you are, because this would not be the same without you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I'll tell her.
Yeah.
I'll tell her.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
that will help you get laid.
Hey, might. You want to give a sibling to that kid of yours?
I mean, yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
Trying to have to. You gotta let it all heal first. You gotta get
Yeah,
it.
to be like Irish twins right
back to
now.
normal.
Fair. Yeah. All right. Well, have a good night, man.
All right, guys.
Have a good one.